Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you guys. It's Sunday, it's Sunday, it's Sunday. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope your weekend was good, right? I hope next week is not too crazy for you guys. It's summertime. It's almost the end of summer, right? So I hope you guys are all trying to get a trip or two in. You know what I'm saying? Guys, today I think I had touched earlier on this week about what's it called, milestone moments of manhood, right? And these are moments where you kind of like knew. I mean, give me a second. So yeah, so these are things that like for instance, you know, knowing how much you're worth, right? That's a moment that allows you to develop into more of an effective and successful guy, right? So those types of moments, right? So we had touched on four of them. I think Colin and Gal Cannon might have been on the call. So we were talking about that, guys. So we're going to talk about a couple more of those types of moments, right? And we can also touch on any life lessons that anyone wants to share, right? And any of that. Because let's go to Reddit first, right? Because guys, this is not about the happiest moments, but here's a Reddit thread. It's like, what's the happiest moment of your life? And then this is a little bit different, right? So this guy talks about when he met his wife. This guy talks about how. Okay, so this guy says, so the happiest moment, most meaningful moment in his life was when he left an abusive relationship. So the first night she was gone, I laughed at a stupid TV comedy out loud. It wasn't mocked. I caught myself laughing at it, and I wasn't expecting it. I realized how effed up that this relationship was, and from then on, cherished my freedom and my right decision banishing her from life. Now, guys, moments like that, you realize what your self worth is, where you accomplish things. These are these milestone moments of manhood, right? And this is why things like competition, hierarchy, setting and achieving goals, these are things that make men men, that this modern gynocratic society has tried to push down, has tried to eliminate, right? So that men don't have these types of moments. They don't get this type of knowledge anymore. You know what I'm saying? David, what's up, man? Emoji Mister. He said, oh, the officer doofy life lesson, that never stick your Johnson in a vacuum cleaner. So guys, let's do this quick. My four. Actually, I have two moments where you should kind of you should get you should get to understand, like, when you're actually a man, right? You got to realize these things first, right? No, I have three things. Let me do this so I can bring it up on the screen, right? And I had this prep before, but I lost the slide. So we can do this. Let me do this mode. Whoops. Well, anyways, guys. So, number one, you should always know how much your time is worth. Okay? Always. If you're in your mid to late 20s, and you realize you aren't getting paid enough, and you gotta realize, look, I'm not getting paid enough. And it's time to get a new job. And if they're not gonna pay you, get out. You know what I'm saying? Number two, your parents are just people, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let me share this screen right here. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's see who's in the building. Steve! What's up, man? Good to see you. Let me share this. Okay, so we have know how much your time is worth is number 1. Okay? That should be number 1, guys. If you can't do that, I'm sorry, guys. That's the first thing that you should do as a guy is realize how much your time is worth monetarily, right? Because you do not want to be one of those dudes who's in his late 20s, 30s, 40s, getting screwed over, not making any money. Okay? Especially if it's some job that made... I'm going to drop the link early for anyone who wants to come on up. Let's just do this, guys. Okay. Now, guys, yeah. Because I knew at an early age, you know what I'm saying, that I was not a minimum wage type of dude. I knew it from an early age. Because, guys, my dad's a doctor. My mom, she was also in the medical field. So I just knew that I couldn't just work a regular job. So, I went to school, moved across the country to get jobs. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm doing really, really well for myself. But guys, once you realize how much your time is worth, you shouldn't stop at anything until you get that amount that you feel that you're worth. Notice how I didn't say get what you deserve, because ultimately, guys, we don't deserve anything. You don't deserve anything. You have to work for it. No one deserves this, guys. It's chicks that say the word deserve all the time. You know what I'm saying? It drives me crazy. So know how much your time is worth, guys, right? And even if you're in a job that you can't stand, right? I mean, even if you're in a job you like, guys, I had a job that I loved. Not my last job, but the job before. I had a job I loved. You know what I mean? It was great. I loved it, but they weren't paying me enough. You know what I'm saying? And I asked them for a raise. They said no, so I said deuces and got out of there. You know what I'm saying? And guys, if you feel like you're not being compensated enough, right? And you go, hey, Colin, dude, man, am I crazy or am I at this job and I know that there's people that are doing the same, getting paid more than me? Do you think that I should leave? And if Colin goes, oh no, you should stay, then he's not my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your friends are supposed to encourage you to do better. You know what I'm saying? You should always be, guys, hold on. Yeah, you should always be because it's funny how all these chicks, right? All these women, they talk about HR solutions, guys. What's the number 1 HR solution, guys? Money! If you pay a guy enough, if he feels properly compensated, he'll deal with a lack of air conditioning. You know what I mean? No lunchroom, no nothing. You know what I mean? Guys just want money. Girls want, oh my God, I want a daycare at work, and I want a Keurig machine so I can drink my chamomile tea.
Just like a woman.
Clown world. You know what I'm saying? There doesn't need to be HR. Guys, here. This is how they, how they can retain male workers. Guys, drop a 1 if you agree with me. Why don't they just fire all the HR chicks and then give their salaries, distribute them amongst the men, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Rejai, what's up, man? Jameson's here. Conrad says, never make promises during a sale, only provide an opportunity. Facts. Yeah. Yep. Oops. Sorry. I need to stop switching this. So, guys, know how much your time is worth. If you're selling cars, let's just say, and you know that you're a damn good salesman, and you know that you're never going to make the type of living selling Fords, sell BMWs, sell Bentleys, sell Aston Martins. You know what I'm saying? If you can sell cars, right? Ford is not going to pay you enough. So you put on a nicest suit. You go over to the Bentley dealership and say, "Hey, look, you would be stupid to not hire me." And Jameson says, distribute their salaries sounds like communism. No, because they shouldn't have those salaries in the first place. I actually think making an HR department is communism because it's taking the money away from those that are actually doing work and giving it to those who don't work. So getting rid of HR is taking the power back. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Okay. So Emoji says also talk about how much money they used to be making age-wise. So example 16 to 22. Okay. Here we go. Guys, in your 20s, I wouldn't quite put a number in your 20s. Right? Because there's a lot of guys who have to move. There's a lot of guys that were in the military for a good chunk of their 20s, and then going to school, and now they have to get an entry level job. But here, I will say, by the time that you're in your late 20s, you should be making more than $55,000 a year. You cannot be 30 and be making less than 55 grand. That's crazy. I mean, what are you doing? You can work at Costco and make like 60,000, 70,000 a year. Matter of fact, hold on. How much does the average Costco worker make? Let me see. Okay. The average Costco worker makes per year. Okay, so the average regular Costco worker makes $43,000 a year, and then the top 75th percentile makes 50 grand a year, and the top earners make $76,000 a year. Right? So you can work at Costco for like 8 years, 9 years, and make, probably $70,000 a year. So there's no reason why you should be working you start working at 16, you're 29, you're working for that long, and you're still making $20 an hour. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing that guy's join the military, go to trade school. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on.
Well,
but
plus, I'm sorry. I was going to say, plus working at Costco, you get free membership.
That's true. Yeah, and you can do the
Perks.
thing like that Asian dude where he wrapped the pizza around the hot dog.
Okay.
That's the most ingenious thing I've ever seen, dude. Like, why didn't I think of that? All through college, that was lunch for us. A hot dog with a soda for $1.50 and a piece of pizza. Wow, dude, you wrap the pepperoni pizza around the hot dog. Is there anything those Asians can't do, dude?
Control their cholesterol.
Exactly. So, but I would say, guys, most men do. Okay, I will say it's good in your 30s to be making anywhere from 65 to about $75,000 a year, because that's where most men top out. Most men don't earn six figures, right? Average salary of an American man. Okay, so the average, man in America. Let me share the screen, guys. This is a little bit different here today. Hold on. 1 second. There we go. Let's see here. Okay. So, look at this. It's $45,902. Right? Oh, wait. Wait, this is wrong. This is the median. Okay. So, the average salary that the American male makes is $63,000 a year. Right? So, you want to be making over the average by the time that you're in your 30s. Right? Because, guys, your highest earning potential years are 45 to 55. Right? There's various factors that are going to make you start earning more money. Right? That's just the way it works. Maybe you make an investment and it pays off in the long term. Maybe like one of your parents kicks the bucket and you get a huge injection of cash and you can start a business or whatever. Who knows? Right? But how many men make $100,000? Okay, so 70% of all American men make over $100,000 annually, compared to 8.4% for women. Look at that. Men are about twice as likely to make $100K a year than women. But I thought that they were all strong and independent, guys. And all these boss chicks, right, guys?
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Clown world, right? But guys, a lot of guys don't really have the whole lofty goals of making 200,000, 300,000, 400,000. Guys, I make good money, but I was never like, I'm gonna be a surgeon making $700,000. That was never me. I just like to make, a lot more than the average. But I want to be able to just have a job to where that funds. You know what? I'm gonna add something else to this list. And guys, if you have anything to add to the list, drop it in the chat, right? But let's do this. Work doesn't have to be fun. One second. Okay. Yeah, guys, so Doug and Pierce in the house. Steve says, I went through cycles. 1, survival. 2, existing. 3, living. 4, being happy because I realized stuff, i.e. Rolex, is not what makes me happy. Me happy is to get up in the morning. Steve, you are going to get yourself a round of applause. That's facts, guys. Right? And I honestly think that women have a way of shaming men to do things to make us do things that they want us to do. Like, for instance, guys, as much as Ferraris and Rolexes and all this stuff are nice, men don't really want that stuff. Men buy that type of stuff to get chicks. Guys, there are cars you can get that cost a tenth of the price of a Ferrari that are just as fast, right? Or you do a little work on them and they're just as fast. But Ferraris get chicks, right? So the moment that you just go your own way, then guess what? You figure out that you don't need Ferraris and name brand clothes and all this stuff. You're gonna sit in your little studio apartment with like a 8-year-old truck. You know what I mean? Watch some YouTube and play your PlayStation. That's it. That's how most men want to live. Now, guys, here, Conrad, Dream Touch, all you guys, how much do you think that you need to that a guy needs to make? Let's say in his 30s, because I think that the majority of my viewers are 35 to 55. But let's just say in your early 30s, early to mid 30s, what is a dollar amount that you think that men need to make in order to be happy? Not happy, content. How about that? Because
65,000.
Okay, Doug and PA says 65,000. Jameson, Colin.
Well,
What do you
go
think?
even lower. Maybe 55 to 60 at that age.
Conrad says 50. Yeah.
And it and I want to say one thing about that, AJ. It used to be back in the day, only rich guys could be bachelors and go their own way. That's what they call, the rich guys who never got married, playboys and stuff. But because of feminism and the fact that women are outrageous with their spending, society has adjusted to how women spend money, but they're not used to how a single man spends money. So you can make about $50,000 to $65,000 a year and be a bachelor and live a good life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a new phenomenon that like men in the middle class can live a good single life.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, honestly, I would say even in today's day and age, with prices the way they are, mid to late 30s. Actually, I would say mid 30s to mid 40s. Dude, 45 to 55K is more than enough to live a very comfortable, happy lifestyle and still put money into the savings account and start building wealth.
Yeah,
I mean,
and even in a city like New York, right? Guys will take the trains from like far away and live in like a bedroom or a studio or rent a room or have roommates. Guys, what is this thing that women have against having roommates? Think right now these modern chicks, they go against everything that men do to save money. They just can't handle. They think that a guy's a bum if he has roommates. I watched a thing on a lady who said, "Oh, I used to date this guy and he owned a home, but he had roommates in it, so I broke up with him." So he has guys living in his house, basically paying his mortgage for him, and these chicks like, "Oh, he's a bum. He has a roommate." If you're in a city like LA, San Diego, San Francisco, New York, you need a roommate. Dream Touch, the average salary in the United States. Let's see. What is the...
I'm sorry. Did you really ask why a woman can't have a roommate? You think they could get along with anybody?
Oh yeah, sorry. I gotta get myself.
You've been had. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Okay, the average salary in the U.S. is $63,795 a year.
Now, AJ, remember that's salary. They have a whole different scale for hourly workers. Hourly is less than that, but because I do a lot of those kind of numbers on my channel, and I was like, why do it seems to be increasing? Remember, there's salary workers and there's hourly workers. Hourly workers make a lot less.
It's true. What is the average? On what is the average yearly earnings of a hourly worker in the U.S.? So the average hourly worker is $58,000 a year, they say. I think. They say the average hourly wage in the United States is $33 an hour. So hold on. Let's do this. Times 12. Yeah, some say 60,000, some say 58. So, but now remember, guys, that's including all the plumbers and, all those guys too. So, okay. Dream Touch says, can you compare with France? What is the average salary in France? The average salary in France, 2,340. Wait, is 39,300 euros per year, but that's net though. Is that that minus. Why does it only go monthly? They said that in France, 5,600 euros a month is good for someone supporting a family of 3. So what is that? Times 12. So 67,000 euros a year. They say is good for someone supporting a family of 3.
Yeah. You got to subtract the cost of cigarettes and baguettes, though.
Yeah, look at that. What's the average salary in France compared to the U.S.? So, the average salary in the U.S. was $77,000. These numbers are all over the place. $77,000 in 2022 compared to $52,700 in France. Upper class salary in France. Take home is 3,000 euros a month. Huh. What's the tax rate like in France? A lot, right? Well, it's all over Europe. Where's it? It's a lot. Yeah. I don't know. Canada, France, all those taxes, guys, you know? But so guys, once again, if you're in a job that you can't stand, you're not getting paid enough, guys, leave. Or even then, go, is it the job or is it my pay? Because guys, most guys, if you just pay them more, they'll put up with anything. You know what I'm saying? You know, all those guys working in coal mines and chemical plants and all that other stuff, man. Those oil rigs, they're getting paid enough, you know?
Yeah.
And guys, nothing's stopping you. What's the worst that can happen? Right? While you're in your job, you apply for other jobs, you interview, right? That's it. But these guys are, I can't leave, bro. I can't leave, bro. I don't know what's out there, bro. And then they're 65 still on Walmart pay. Clown world. Okay, let's see. Okay. Now guys, knowing that your parents are just people, right? Oh wait, hold on.
I've got an interview on Thursday.
Oh really?
Yeah.
How do you think it's gonna go?
I'm optimistic about this one.
Hey guys, give all your tips and tricks for interviews. Jameson, the number one thing that I can always tell everyone about an interview: always have questions for them at the end of the interview.
Yeah.
Always. That's how you can make yourself stand out. I always ask, hey, so is it a panel or just one guy?
Panel.
Of course it is, right?
Panel of women.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh no, dude. Oh no.
I just
Dude,
hit my G's. That's A rise. But
always ask them. So, how long have you all worked here and how do you like it?
yeah,
'Cause
that's
then
a good one.
It gets them out of interview mode. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then, and of course, guys, who do who do women love to talk about the most?
Themselves.
Themselves. Exactly. And then I'm like, oh my God, Jameson, oh my God, thank you for asking that. So I started here, right? You will be there an extra 45 minutes. As you sit, you're just right? Just
Yep.
yak. But you know what though? Later on, they're gonna be like, hey, do you remember that one Jameson guy? He was pretty cool, you know?
Mm-hmm. Or
So-
also never ask how many other candidates are you interviewing for the job and when they're going to make a decision, because everybody asks that question. Let's do questions.
Yep.
First off, don't ask those because who cares? You know, what's that have to do with you? Number one. And then number two, everybody else asks us. So never ask those two questions. Ask anything but those.
Yeah.
Say, yeah, AJ said it right. Say, I'd really like to get a feel for an organization or a team that I want to be a part of. So, if you could, I'd like to go around the panel and ask how long you've been working here, and do you enjoy your position here? And they'll be like, oh, it's a good thing you asked. And you're thinking to yourself, yeah, I bet it was.
Yeah. Steve, what's up, man? Carlos X is here. Carlos has practiced a mock interview with someone. I practiced an hour the day before, and it helped me nail the interview. Yeah, got the job. Emoji Mister says, thanks to you at an interview. Make them know it. Respect your preferred pronouns. As well as tell them that you want to change the company to make it more inclusive. What was the thing called? A pronoun pin that you see these knuckleheads wearing at Starbucks and stuff, you know?
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they have a pin with their preferred pronouns on it. You know what I mean? So guys, this guy here, he has a blog / thing, and he's talking about his kind of moments, right? Because he's one of those, like, I live in Thailand, kind of like Dan does. What's up, Dan? I think Dan's in here too. And he's saying that here's some common defining moment examples: getting married or divorced, starting a new job, a new business partnership, taking a big trip, paying off debt, finishing school, retiring, having a baby, blah 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 blah. So he's a freelance writer. He's saying these are all these things that he kind of did in life. But one of the things where he said that he made his blog, like he made his first dollar online and realized that he could just quit his job and be his own boss. You know what I'm saying? And this is that making, like understanding how much time you're worth. This guy, he was in a job, and he hated it. So he had made like a small bit of commission on some type of book that either he wrote or he co-wrote, and then he kind of dove straight into it, And now he lives in Thailand, right? He ran a marathon, no thanks. And now he's just chilling. He's living all over the world, Found a chick, I guess. Got married, and now he's chilling. Yeah, man. Guys, you have to know how much you're worth. And if people are going to give it to you, move. And also, guys, look. If you get a promotion and they ask you to leave and move around, do it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're young. If you're 28, 29, hey, Colin, we have a job in Las Vegas. Or a job in Florida. You want to go? Go. Who cares? You know what I mean? So, yeah, guys. Okay. Now, guys, realize that your parents are just people. Guys, put a 1 if you know someone, especially a woman who's in her like 20s or 30s, who still sees her mom and dad as her mommy and daddy, right? All the time, all her mom has to do is say one thing, and they have some like overbearing mom, right? I think the only thing worse than a mama's boy is a mommy and a daddy's girl. You know what I'm saying? Well, because then what happens is that there's no type of stability in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And guys, there's all kinds of stories of a guy, and he'll like meet a girl, or a girl who will meet a guy, and they cannot understand that their parents are just people too, that make mistakes. You know what I mean? That they're wrong. They aren't infallible.
Or AJ, even worse is when you meet a girl and she has a church family, and she's that way with her pastors. Like, oh, my pastor's this and my pastor's that. You're like, wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I saw a thing where this guy, he was engaged to this chick, but she gives 40% of her salary to the church.
Oh no! Whoa.
40%. And said that she made the promise with her pastor to give 40% of her salary to the church. And then anytime you would tell her about it,
How dare you?
is what she would say, you know?
So what's that, like $50 a week?
So you said, yes, good. Do you like working here? How long? Croutons?
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
Bring a bag of croutons to the interview. Hold on. There's a video. But yeah, guys, so you gotta realize when you're in your 20s and 30s and stuff, guys, you gotta take care of your own business. It's always good to have a dad that like is a positive influence on your life. Because if your family in general isn't positive, get out of there. You know, don't listen to them. You don't have to.
There's an MMA fighter, Sarah Kaufman. She was Canadian, and she fought Ronda Rousey one time in Strikeforce, and she was being interviewed, and she said that her family is Ottawa trailer trash. And they're like, "Oh yeah, so you want to talk to your family?" She's like, "No, talking to my family, they're just a bunch of trash." So and the interviewer was like, "Well, what about Thanksgiving and Christmas?" She's like, "I have really good friends. We all get together and we just do that." Because I don't talk to my mother, I don't talk to my father, I don't talk to my uncles, my cousins. None of them. They're all trailer trash. No. And they're trying to say, but it's your family. She's like, so what?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm comfortable. I got comfortable with this decision a long time ago, so you should be too.
Look at this, guys. Look.
Cut your mom off, cut her off. Sometimes your mom is jealous of you. And as much as she does not want to admit it, and she probably never will, you can sense it. Like your intentions with her are so pure. But she always thinks of you in a negative light. Like when it comes to you, it's always something negative that she has to say about you. Never what you intend to be to her, which is a good person. You always twist it to make it like you're this negative person. Or she's always complaining. She doesn't want you to have fun if she is not having fun. It's like your competition to her. It's like she can't process the fact that she's getting older and you are growing into a woman. And you probably have more confidence than she did at that age. You want to make her proud and you never can. Nothing you ever do is good enough for her. This will stunt your growth. This will stunt your confidence. This will make you think less of yourself because your mom, the person that birthed you, thinks less of you. Cut her off.
You know what also isn't good for your health? Making a TikTok while you're driving, you moron. Is your pastor Jim Jones?
What does her necklace say?
It's backwards. XODX or ADOX.
Must be her name.
Oh no, her name is Zoda. XODA. They say X gon' give it to you. Gon' give it to you.
Zoda.
Yeah, dude. All these.
You don't know how to respect my boundaries. What boundaries? I asked you to stop making that statement. Then that. I understand that she sees me eat every day and I offer her food. My daughter is going to eat when she's ready. She's not malnourished, she's not underweight, and she's not unhealthy. But you want to know what is unhealthy? That I keep setting a boundary with you that you keep crossing.
Guys, what are the odds that there's a father in this household at all?
Why, if somebody asks you, don't say this thing, why is that the one thing you want to say? Why will you keep coming to me? She needs to eat solid. She needs to eat solid. Is she malnourished? Does she look unhealthy to you? She is fed. She is healthy. She eats more than everybody in this house. Breast milk is more fattening, more healthy than anything that we eat. When she's ready to eat, I feed her. She has eaten multiple things. I'm not going to force food down her throat.
Imagine, guys, and this is why, guys, don't even date B-dubs whatsoever, right? Come on. Guys, imagine, like, having this type of relationship with your parents, right? This is why so many B-dubs are messed up. It's because their moms are failing them. Doug and P, you did a live stream on 304's moms failing them, right?
Yep. And it was a good one.
Yeah. All these chicks, you know what I'm saying? The other like this. If this chick were to actually distance herself from her mom, well, she'd still be a 304.
Well,
obviously.
but
right?
here's the thing. She can't, though. Because here's the thing. She had a kid, and she can't afford to live anywhere else. And, you know, look, I don't feel bad for these women. You had a kid. You can't afford to live away from your parents, and they're still your parents. But I'm the mom. So what? You're living in their house.
Yep. You know what else?
You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom.
It's like you don't get to dictate the rules in the house that where you don't pay the rent.
Sure.
You know, you think that having that baby gives you some kind of power over your parents? No, it doesn't.
Yep.
It doesn't. Sorry.
Motherhood is just another victim card to play.
Yeah, here it is. This is the one that I was talking about.
Narcissistic parents or toxic parents rarely ever recognize their grown adult children as adults. And of course, if you're new here, I'm actually a clinically diagnosed narcissist. If you have a parent that is highly narcissistic or toxic or is an actual narcissist, you know exactly what I mean when I say they will never ever see you as an adult in their eyes. To them, you will always be their child, and to them, you will always owe them a debt.
And that's the biggest thing for young men, guys. That gets a lot of guys caught up, dude. Is they feel like they have this obligation to their moms. And dads usually don't pull this, but moms, I carried you for 9 months. I didn't ask to be born. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
The other thing, and this was the biggest thing with that evil woman of a mother that I had, was that the mothers, I've never seen it from a father, but the mothers will also look at their children and use them as an excuse for their own failures.
Yeah, that's true.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Or if you are doing good, then they'll be like, oh, well, you know, when I had you and I gave up my dreams for you and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's sad. Absolutely.
Even worse is how they try to justify their deficiencies. Well, you know, I fed you, didn't I? You know.
Well, we lost Doug and PA. Come on back, dude. But yeah, but it's true though. You know what I'm saying? Guys, if you have to distance yourself from everyone in your family if you have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who you'll meet that aren't blood related that are better family to you than those that are actually blood related to you. You know what I'm saying? You should treat knowing you as a privilege. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be a privilege to get to know you and hang out with you. You don't have to be understanding of what he or she is going through, please. You know what I'm saying? Number 3, guys. Like I said, don't let anyone shame you, guys, at all. Don't let anyone shame you. Guys, I am above shame, dude. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can't call this person this, or you can't just any of this stuff where you see, like the example of doing the right thing, quote unquote, right? Guys, if some chick decides to try and make you into a parent, guys, all she should get from you is direct deposit, straight up. You know what I mean? You can't shame me into being a parent when I didn't want to be. Guys, never, ever, ever, ever let anyone shame you into being a simp. You know what I'm saying? Colin, Jameson, have you guys ever had anyone try and shame you into doing something against your own best interests?
Oh yeah, of course, many times.
So how did you draw the line in the sand?
Well, unfortunately, when I still let it get to me years ago, I would always come up with some kind of excuse, no matter how bullshit the excuse was. And that's usually how I also usually found out whether people were actual real friends or not. Because as soon as that happened, shockingly enough, I would never hear from them again. Funny how that works, right?
Yep, facts. Yep, that's true. That's true. David says there are 3 types of people I avoid: sick people, poor people, and crazy people, and that includes family. Facts, dude. You know what? You're gonna get a cheer. Guys, don't let them do it. Don't let them. War Skull, I don't think that every man isn't born a simp, right? In the West, fine. But guys, you look at like Asian men, Southeast Asian men, Middle Eastern men do simping. There is no word for simp in those kind of countries. Guys, simping is a purely like Western concept. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's no man born a simp. It's that most men are conditioned into being a simp.
Yep. And guys, remember, if you are a simp, if you're putting a bunch of effort into a chick and it's not reciprocated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
War Skull, how is a guy in Saudi Arabia while walking around? You know what I mean? Where the chicks can't drive or leave the house. He's probably got like 3 wives. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. Like, how is he a simp? How are guys in Colombia and Brazil and Indonesia simps? I don't understand. The actual concept of simping is that you can't have a society where men and women are so radically unequal, like in the Middle East, and men can be simps, because a simp puts a woman over himself, and that's a uniquely Western concept. Am I wrong, guys? Put a 1 if you agree with me, right? Colin, Jameson, Doug MPA, agree or disagree?
I would agree, but I would say even if one has simped, like I don't think that no one's born a simp, but I don't think that having simped in the past is a bad thing as long as you're not simping into the future. You can learn a lot from being an ex-simp. Some of the most savage men out there right now are ex-simps.
Yeah.
I don't think that having simped in your life condemns you to a life of symptom. Yeah. But I would agree. There may be a couple of simps in freaking Islam, Islamic countries or like on the African continent, but there's a lot fewer than freaking in the West. Let me tell you, a lot fewer.
That's true. Guys, Japanese men are so against simping. They would rather let their country die than simp. All these Japanese chicks are like, we're trying to be modern. And we're trying to be all about the feminism.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
And these Japanese men are saying, no. We'd rather sit and watch Godzilla -1 and play Xbox. And now the Japanese population is dying off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Same thing in Korea too. Yep. Like in Korea, the strong and independent women are all having, what do they call it, the B4 movement?
Yeah. But you
Yeah,
know what, that a bunch of Korean chicks came out and said that that's cap.
And the men are like, yeah, okay, whatever, you dumbass broad, just go away.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true. Yeah, and guys, although I said this once, I said it again. I don't even blame 304s because 304s are gonna 304. I blame simps. If there was no simps, there would be no 304s.
Yeah.
In the same way that if there was no one buying drugs, there would be no one selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? And guys, David says, I think most American men are simps at some point in lives. I think more and more. I would say most Gen X men and millennial men are going to wake up out of the simping. Because you will get kicked in the nuts. You will.
Yeah.
Right?
And AJ, I always say that us men raised in the 90s were the most romantic and simpish men ever born in the United States. Think about the music. We had R&B, Boys to Men, Mint Condition, all this. I'll make love to you, all that stuff. And then we had Urkel on freaking Family Matters. We had Roger on Sister, all these simps on TV, dude.
Yeah.
And that's why men raised in the 90s that get the red pill shoved. Remember, no man takes the red pill orally. It gets shoved up your back end. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so once that happens, dude, freaking 90s guys who've been red pill, we're some of the worst savages out there, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's facts. Guys, this is why everyone always goes, oh, AJ, Jameson, Colin, WB, War Skull, the red pill's dying, the red pill's dead. No, it's not. Because, guys, every day there's another Gen X guy getting divorced, another millennial guy getting cheated on, walking in on his girl with some dude that she met off of Tinder, right?
Yeah.
And they're sitting there depressed, drinking, all this stuff, and then somehow they stumble on a Google search across what are our videos, guys. And guys, I say this all the time, right? And then there's all of us, guys.
2 days ago, I saw a vehicle that had hauled that tanker. You want to get out of here? You talk to me.
Yeah. There's all the red pill guys, sitting on the pile of tires, man. You know what I mean? That's how it works. That's how it works.
Yeah. I'm some of the biggest. There's a couple really big red pill YouTubers that I know personally that I've written scripts for and stuff. And one of them, she was like, they keep saying that the red pill's dying. I might have to change my content around. I said, no, you're not. You want to know why? Because modern women are going to keep being modern women. As long as there's modern women out there, there's always going to be a market. And then BGS Idmore, he said every 2 years, people say, oh, yeah, the red pill's going to die. And then something comes back up.
Yeah.
There's going to be another JDAH. There's going to be, these freaking big trials and big things that just point out how crazy women are, man.
Yep.
And all we have to do is watch, laugh, and post videos about it.
Guys, I'm telling you, all these blue pills, all these
Beta!
Oh man, you red pill guys, why do you guys gotta be mean to women, man? Why you guys are disrespecting the women, man? Why you gotta be that way? Guys, all you gotta do, don't even argue with them. Look them in the eyes and go,
why are you gay?
Simple as that, dude. Don't even argue. Don't even argue. Guys, in the chat, list some of the shaming language that these chicks try and use to make men do what they want, right? Or list some of the times where a woman has tried to shame you into doing something. You know?
You need to man up.
Yeah, you need to man up,
A
please.
real man would.
Yeah. Yep. And,
No,
and
that's Steven Crowder.
Yeah. This is why trad cons are basically the same as these effinists, guys. You know what I'm saying? They're the exact same.
I know. Trad cons say a man's burden is to eat, is to freaking just eat it and take it. And if you don't want to take it, there's something wrong with you. I reject that notion 100%. No.
Yep.
The one that always gets me is when they start talking about quote unquote emotional maturity. Oh, that's not out of here.
It's just like,
come on,
hey, AJ, like, you're talking about other countries, right? We're the only country that's seen age gap dating as like a bad thing, right? But it's like, if women mature faster than men, then a woman should want an older man, right?
That's true.
So then why are we shaming men for going for younger women when we just know that younger women are a 24-year-old woman is as mature as a 32-year-old guy? I mean, they say it all the time. Women mature faster than men. Okay, well then, a man being with a younger woman shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. Remember I did a video on quote unquote emotional maturity once. Let me find it quick.
Mature is just code for wealthy.
Well, the thing about that is, guys, man, men are actually mostly mature and women aren't, because emotional maturity means that you stop and take the time to actually think and not just use your emotions. Right now, who's more prone to do that, men or women? You know,
you just one of the biggest differences in emotional maturity between men and women is how men and women approach the workforce. Women going into the workforce has generally been, a positive, I would think, but they bring into this attitude where, like, I have to be happy and fulfilled at work. Whereas men, we don't go into work to do that. We're emotionally mature enough to realize happiness doesn't come from like we can get happiness from other things besides work or the benefits of having a good job. That's why the guys, the 47% of men who do blue collar jobs and freaking infrastructure jobs, they're not happy at their jobs. They're just not. Women just have to wrap their emotions into everything, even their careers and work. Like, only a small percentage of us get to be happy at our jobs. I say maybe less than 20% of people. So guys, if you ever have a friend, particularly a man, who's like, I'm not happy at work, tell him, say, hey, you know what? Take happiness out of it. Honestly, take happiness out of it. Now how do you feel about it? Find some other way to be happy. Because women want to be happy at work. Men, we do the jobs no one else wants to do because we have to do it.
That's true. Absolute facts, man. Yep. And here's the thing. They're like, oh, you men, you guys don't talk about your feelings. Because if we did talk about stuff that pisses us off all the time, we wouldn't shut up. You know what I'm saying? What did Tony Soprano say? What happened to Gary Cooper? There's the strong silent type. Well, the Gary Cooper type doesn't start talking, because if he did, he wouldn't shut up. You know what I'm saying? And let me find this video. This is emotional intelligence. Hold on.
If you did talk about your feelings, they say you're being toxically masculine, or what's the phrase?
Yeah.
You're exhibiting toxic masculinity.
Please. They can't even
also
talk.
Also, on top of that, women can't control things physically, so they have to control things with like words and they want you to express your freaking emotions, because women just automatically feel like they're just emotional experts, which is why you really want to avoid mental health women like psychologists, social workers, and stuff. They think that they're the interpreters of all reality. So if you share your emotions, all you're doing is giving women daggers to stab you with.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's true.
Oh yeah. So what you're trying to say is,
No, I know.
But what I'm hearing is,
yep. Here's what I heard you say, and it's like I didn't say any of that. What are you talking about?
So why do you have a conflict with your mother?
I have a conflict with you.
With you.
You know, another one that really pisses me off when women men complain.
I had another one.
Go ahead. That's how he said that. You know, another one that pisses me off.
Good. So, anyways, another one that really pisses me off is.
Go ahead.
Okay.
What grinds your gears, Peter?
Right, when a man complains about a woman's bad behavior, when they counter with "Who hurt you?"
Yeah.
Well, who hurt you?
Yeah. Like, mama hurt me. How about that, right?
Or another one when you open up to a psych woman, and she'll say, "Why are you gay?"
Oh yeah. So who is gay?
The interview's so awesome. The best comment on that video. He ain't leaving here. No. None of us are leaving here until he finds out who's gay.
The falseness we live in as women is believing that we have high emotional intelligence. And setting the record straight, women have no emotional intelligence.
She said it, not us. Right, guys? Look at that.
The reason that as women we want to believe we have emotional intelligence is because we are emotional. Because we are emotional, as women, we want to think we have high emotional intelligence. But the truth is the fact that we are highly emotional is actually the biggest indicator that we have very low emotional intelligence, because being emotional is having no control over our emotional state, which is low emotional intelligence. High emotional intelligence is the ability to be pragmatic, to see things realistically, and to make choices and respond to life not from an emotional place.
Sounds like a man to me.
No, just emotional.
Right? I know, dude. I'm telling you, that sounds like a man. And then all these chicks are trying to say that they want an emotionally intelligent man, but to them that involves having some soy boy who's like,
No, I'm just emotional. Why don't you understand that?
It's the ability to be in control of our emotional state and operate in life from that place. The falseness we live in.
Now, guys, look. Let's look at some of the comments. It says, so women are out there on social media asking for an emotionally intelligent man. To use his an emotional intelligent man to use his wisdom to abuse him emotionally and unload all their daddy issues onto him. Someone said, I dare someone to send this to their wife. Someone says, well, one of the signs of low emotional intelligence is reacting negatively, strongly, and quickly to a good quality of information that's opposite to their beliefs. Someone says, I love how a woman called y'all out on this and you're bashing men in the comments. Look at that.
That's why, guys, you're the best. And if you're a nice guy,
look, this chick says, I have no idea why, but I've watched her videos and she pisses me off. Like, your ego's feeling threatened. Someone should put who hurt. Matter of fact. Nah, I'll reply later. I'll put who hurt you. Doug, you were saying? Sorry.
Yeah.
Doug.
That's why, guys. This is gonna be harsh, especially But if you're with a woman and she starts getting all like emotional and trying to deconstruct you and stuff, the best thing you can do is say, "Woman, just shut your mouth. Stop talking. Stop talking. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Stop talking. I need you to stop. Just shut up. Stop. And don't let her talk for like literally 40 minutes, half an hour. Seriously. You just stop the noise. Stop the noise. I'm telling you, it does wonders. If you're with a woman and she starts getting all emotional, asking questions, trying to deconstruct you, using all of her BS that she learned on TikTok to freaking figure out how you tick, just say, "Woman, shut." You don't have to cuss. Raise your voice. Say, "Woman, shut your mouth. Stop talking, and don't let her talk for like a half an hour." I'm dead serious. It works. It works.
Anyone that I would have to try and make shut up for a half hour, I'm leaving. I just leave and don't come back. Because you can't make a person shut up. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about these chicks. They always act like, you can't make me do this, and then like when something bad happens, you guys are men and you're supposed to be the leaders. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely insane. No, we're all adults, guys. You don't have to put up with shit. Look at this. This guy says all these women hating on her are just proving her point. You know what I'm saying? These chicks are pissed off. Feminists came to the comment section like the Flash.
You don't even have to tell her to shut up. You just say, the more you talk, the less emotionally intelligent you sound.
Like someone said, the best part of this are the comments that are typed so quickly that it's literally fragments of a coherent response. Oh man. Oh look, last one, guys. Someone says women have emotional entitlement and are emotionally motivated. Facts. Not very emotionally intelligent at all. And I say that it was most women think that they can project an emotion on a man or say how he feels without listening or actually trying to consider his truth. I'm sorry, dude, you're a beta. Any guy who says my truth or his truth or her truth, dude, come on, dude. Come on. You freaking gargle man juice, dude.
Beta!
You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Yeah, so guys. Now, guys, work doesn't have to be fun, okay? Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you've ever had a job you actually enjoyed. I'm talking like enjoyed. That you like went to work feeling, wow, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
In fact,
put a 1 if yes, 2 if no. You know what I'm saying?
In fact, put a 1 if you've ever had a dream job, and a 2 if you haven't. I've never had a dream job ever because I don't want to work. Period, man. At all. What's your dream job? Having $5 million in the bank and no job. That's my dream job. Shoot.
Everyone's putting 2. Oh, Carlos X had a 1. Yeah, he said he had a job that he likes.
I did, but the cough ruined it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I moved on to something else that I hated.
Guys, I've never really had a job that I truly, truly liked. And Mosey Mister says, OF. You know what I mean? Yeah, guys, work is not supposed to be fun. It's just not. We all know, that you're supposed to go to work, pay the bills, go home. But here's the thing, guys. Back in the day, it was go to work and give all your money to some 304s and some knuckleheaded kids. But now guys are saying no. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna work, I'm gonna enjoy my own money. You know, enjoy my own money, save it, invest it. If I'm gonna splurge on something, I'm buying something for myself. You know? Look at that. Now, guys, this is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar saying 20 things boys can do to become men. So, guys, let's go through these and let me know if you if you agree. So put a Y for yes or N for no. Number 1, learn who you are as an individual. So figuring out who you are, what you care about, and what you believe in, and what you stand for is the most important, most difficult challenge of becoming a man. We're all raised with people telling us what to think, how to act, and what to say. Sometimes the parents, teachers, ministers, and so-called other authorities. So make decisions for yourself, not out of spite or peer pressure, but out of conviction for who you are. So, guys, let me know do you think this one's important? Yes or no? Y or an N? Desmond Maxwell, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here. England in the house, man. Mouser Cat, what's up, man? I didn't even see you sneak in here. Okay, guys, I would say that this one's pretty important, right? Because, guys, you have to learn to stand for something. Nothing's more pathetic than these slimy, opportunistic pieces of trash who don't stand for anything. You know what I'm saying? Those are usually the ones who will lie, cheat, try and bang your girl. You know what I'm saying? There's horrible excuses for men. Okay.
This also ties directly into knowing your worth, too.
Yeah, facts. Yep. Okay, number 2, stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Guys, I did drop the link for anyone who wants to come on up. So British statesman Edmund Burke said, the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. That is one of my favorite quotes. Now, guys, here you go. This is true, but I think that there's a high probability that this can be abused. I'll tell you why. Guys, if I see some 304 on the street getting body slammed by a dude, I'm going to keep walking. Because, guys, I think at least 8 out of 10 times, that chick did something to get the freaking Zangief spinning pile driver. You know what I'm saying? She probably walked up to some guy,
spit in his face,
right?
Or something. Yep.
Spit in his face.
I'ma kill your bitch ass, bitch.
Right, and started swinging on him.
Yeah.
Right, and then finally, after she's swinging, cussing, spitting, he said, "Get over here!" And next thing you know, she wants you to come and whoop him. No, it isn't happening. Okay.
No, you should just go up to her afterwards and say, "Who hurt you?"
Yeah, seriously.
No. Yeah. Wait. What would you ask her for? You saw her get the beat down. You wouldn't have to ask. You say he hurt you.
Well, it's like the old saying, right? What do you say to a broad with 2 black eyes?
Nothing, because you already
told. Been told twice.
Jesus.
All right. Okay. He says you got to get off the couch and defend these beliefs. This is especially hard when you're hanging with your friends and they all express an opinion that's opposite of yours. Because you're outnumbered, it's easy for them to ridicule your opinion. Defend your opinions and beliefs if you think it's wrong to be racist. But someone in your group says something that way, or they're whatever, then tell them that you don't agree and that you don't think that they should make such statements. So that's thought policing, guys. Okay, guys, hold on. These 2 things, the first thing he said is good, but the second thing is bad. Guys, can you imagine if it was like me, Colin, Doug MPA, Jameson, and then Simpy McSimpermans in our group? And I was like, yeah, man, these 304s, hey, man, you shouldn't be saying that stuff about women, man. Yeah. Beta. Come on, dude. Guys, there's nothing worse than people saying men should watch what they say about Group X when they're not around. They're not there. What does it matter? That's thought police. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely insane. I know for a fact there's probably non-black people that I'm good friends with that drop the N-bomb when I'm not around. Why do I care? I'm not there to hear it. It doesn't make any sense. These chicks feel so entitled that they want to police men's language when there's no one around, when there's no women around. If that's the case, then they should watch what they say about us men when there's no men around. Clown world.
Yeah, you see how men can be allies to women. If you're in the space full of all men in this misogynistic language, you should say, hey, bro, you stop saying that about women, bro. Get out of here.
Come on, let's see. So number 3, avoid a physical fight if you can. Yeah, I agree with this one, man.
Yeah.
Guys, it's not worth it, man. It's not. Unless it's absolutely necessary. Because, guys, man, seriously, best case scenario, you hit the guy, he goes down, but you hurt your hand. You know what I'm saying? The cops come, question you, you leave. Worst case scenario, you hit the guy, knock him out, he hits his head on the bar, hits his head on the concrete, passes away, and you're screwed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, let me see.
You guys remember that story where there's that beat up single mom on the bus in Vegas, and she was yelling and screaming at people, and that 76-year-old man was like, you should really be nicer to people. So she pushed him off the bus, off the top stair of the bus, and he hit the ground, and he ended up passing away like 2 weeks later. And she's in jail for 20 years.
Ooh, wow.
Yep.
Well, he was right. Apparently, she should have been nicer.
Yeah, all he said was you should really be nice to people, and she pushed him off the top stair of the bus. He hit the ground, and she took her son and just walked over him and kept on walking.
He was a good man. He really was. He didn't mean nobody no harm at all.
Tonight, a 13 Action News exclusive. For the first time, we are now hearing from the longtime partner of the man violently pushed from an RTC bus in March. 74-year-old Serge Fournier died just weeks later as a result.
That's right. And before...
Look at this broad right here on the right. Yo, this chick's probably about, 6, 7, 8 years past a hard smashing into the wall, so she doesn't realize it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she's one of those where she still tries to dress like she's young and have her hair done like a chick that's way younger than her, dude. But oh no, dude.
Before she was sent to breaking news, anchor Carla Wade spoke with Sergei's.
Look, you can even see the makeup on her nose. You know what I mean?
Companion of nearly 25 years. It's a story you'll see only on 13 Action News.
He was a sweetheart. I missed him. I didn't realize how much I missed him right now.
It's been just 2 weeks since 74-year-old Serge Fournier died from injuries sustained from this shove on an RTC bus back on March 21st. As people browse through his old clothes and peruse his collection of odds and ends, inside this tiny apartment, his longtime companion, Esther Stokes, is still grappling with her grief.
Trying to make sense of it all. Trying to hold on to my apartment. I don't know how I'm going to do that.
All because some 304 got mad.
The couple's neighbors at the Desert Plaza Apartments organized this yard sale as a fundraiser to help Esther, who's on a fixed income, and after 25 years, now living alone.
Trying to help. We're getting a lot of donations. They're not buying anything, a lot of donations. It's very lovely.
All of them remembering the former store owner the same way Esther does, as a keen sense of justice.
Disneyland.
He lashed out or had chastised 25-year-old Kadisha Bishop.
Of course, guys. Didn't we know that it was going to be a B-dub? Of course we did. Let's just get out the race card. Of course, guys. Are you surprised? Is anyone surprised? You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say it as soon as Doug mentioned it, but I kept my mouth shut.
Telling her to be nice, moments before police say she lashed out with what would turn out to be a fatal push.
I don't have any comment about the lady. I don't have a comment about her at all. She gonna get hers. That's all I can say. She gonna get hers.
Instead, Esther says she wants to focus on the love she lost.
We had more good times than bad times.
Let me see if I can find the sentencing, guys.
Oh yeah. Because she makes a statement, and it's
you may remember this disturbing video was taken on an RTC bus right here in Las Vegas. Look at the bottom of your screen. A woman is seen pushing that elderly man in a red jacket to the sidewalk. Serge Fournier is his name. He apparently told her to be more nice, and that's when she lashed out. He hit his head on the sidewalk when he landed. About a month later, he died from his injuries. The woman who police say is in that video, Kadisha Bishop, appeared in court for a preliminary hearing today, during which she was not in police custody because she has bonded out.
They let her out on bail. Look at that, guys. But I thought that women are repressed and don't have any privilege. Come on, man.
Judge had some tough things to say.
David says, make enough money so you don't have to ride the bus. Facts, dude. It's absolutely true.
In court, after another judge who filled in for her got threats from the public after Bishop was granted bail.
I do not practice in lynch mob justice. I am hoping that we can remain a fair and impartial trier of fact.
If you think that a guy would have pushed an old woman off the bus and she hit her head and passed away, that they give him bond?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Guys, anyone that actually thinks that that would happen.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Clown world.
Where everybody gets the benefit of the presumptions that the Constitution guarantees.
Bishop is on house arrest now using electronic monitoring. Court records show she was convicted of misdemeanor domestic battery twice in the past, once in 2014.
Misdemeanor domestic battery twice.
Again in 2015.
All right,
and how much you want to bet she's got like 3 or 4 kids?
She has at least one because in the full video she grabbed her son's hand and they step over the guy's body.
Oh right. That's right. Yeah.
Be nice. Patrick Swayze was full of it in Roadhouse, man.
The maximum punishment of 20 years handed down today to the Las Vegas woman responsible for pushing an elderly man off a bus, causing injuries that led to his death. Kadisha Bishop has the possibility of parole after 8 years. The entire incident caused outrage across the country when video was released. Bishop spoke to the judge during her sentencing hearing.
First of all, I should have just started by saying that I'm sorry.
Oh, please.
I'm sorry for my behavior.
Please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Ridiculous.
Behavior. I'm sorry for the way that I was portrayed in my lowest and weakest moment of my life. You know, I wish I could take it all back.
Little consolation for the victim, 74-year-old Serge Fournier, who passed away as a result of the injuries sustained after he was pushed by 28-year-old Kadisha Bishop. In March of 2019, Bishop started yelling and cursing at passengers on a parked RTC bus. Fournier spoke up in their defense, telling Kadisha to be nice to people.
You're a
are disgusting. You're disgusting. Go. Get the out of my face. Seriously. What? What you gonna do? Get the out of my face.
Fournier landed on his head, passing away a month later. Bishop steps right past him without trying to help. Her attorneys in court today adding some background to her mental state.
Miss Bishop does suffer from bipolar disorder.
Oh, please. Don't they all, guys?
Yeah.
Don't they all? Come on.
And I'm just trying to tell you that I have mental health issues. I'm extremely distraught. I feel like my whole life is ending.
Clown world.
Of course, PTSD as well. And of course, these help me while never minimizing the pain of the family's loss.
Initially charged with murder, her attorneys and the prosecution later settled on a deal.
I know you're intimately familiar with the facts. I know you've watched the video. In light of all that, the state stands by its negotiation with the defendant that she received a 20-year maximum sentence with parole eligibility after 8.
I don't believe that you're a candidate for probation, so I'm not putting you on probation. I'm going to follow the deal that you made with the state of Nevada.
Bishop had her bail revoked initially after a separate auto theft charge. She has been in jail awaiting.
Whoa! She was out on bail and she stole a car.
And they had the DV charges from before too. So she had DV charges, stole a car, and she killed that guy.
Wow.
Dude, man, this chick is freaking Scarface over here.
You see behind me here, the push was caught on camera. An elderly man shoved off an RTC bus by a woman to his death. Yesterday, our I-team aired exclusive new video from the bus. Today, the suspect pleaded not guilty, to murder. Vanessa Murphy joining us now live with more
on June 12th. Again, she
now live with more on this morning's court hearing. Vanessa.
John Kadisha Bishop walked out of a courtroom.
Dang, doesn't this chick live in Vegas? Dude, get some sun for Christ's sake. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still smash.
A pair of titties make you want to stand up and beg for buttermilk.
You know what I mean?
Room again. She is not in custody. The 25-year-old woman is out on bail with high-level electronic monitoring or GPS. She entered a not guilty plea in district court. The hearing is set to be continued on June 12th. Video obtained by the I-team shows the March 21st incident. Bishop is heard yelling at a woman sitting with...
Oh, she got a new charge. Here it is. Here it is. All right, guys. This is like such an interesting story. Hold on.
This is one of the first videos I did on my channel. Like I think like 2 years ago. I think. Yeah, man.
Guys, so we'll watch one more video. About why they had to switch judges. It's because the first judge, right, who gave her bail, right, who's a chick, of course.
Just like a woman.
People were so pissed off.
A woman accused of pushing an elderly man off a bus to his death, facing a new charge, and a judge says she can still remain out of custody. It is a story the I-team has been following. Vanessa Murphy live in studio now to explain a bit more. Vanessa?
Brian, Kadisha Bishop faces a murder charge and is out on bond for that charge. Now she's accused of stealing a rental car. What? Prosecutors argued she should be in jail, but a judge isn't convinced. Pro Tem Judge Nancy Becker made the decision today that Bishop can remain out of custody despite that.
The eyelashes.
New charge of grand larceny. Bishop's attorneys claim she lent a rental car to someone who didn't return it. A prosecutor says this new charge shows she doesn't understand the seriousness of that murder charge. And in court, she brought up the following video showing the confrontation with Serge Fournier before that push. I want to warn our viewers, the video is disturbing.
You are Whoa. Get the out of my face. Seriously. What? Get the out of my face. Come on. You know you won't be out of line for that.
You see there, Kadisha Bishop and the 74-year-old man exchanged words before he is pushed off the bus to his death. Bishop's child was with her. In the murder case, she was granted $100,000.
Emoji Mister, you gotta honestly ask if she has kids. Come on, dude.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
$1,000 bail with electronic.
What happened?
She's yelling at people. She's got mental health issues, stealing cars. She's Bianca, this chick.
Exactly.
Monitoring, which prosecutors objected to. Now, Bishop's next court appearance is set for Friday, and a trial for that murder charge is set for October.
All right, guys, let's look at the. Where is it? Here it is.
Accused of pushing a 74-year-old man off a bus, leading to his death. Now, a stand-in substitute judge
Marie Morterra
is facing outrage and even threats for her decision to let the murder suspect out of jail on house arrest.
Tonight, there are concerns about the judge's safety. This is our top story. News 3's Kelsey Thomas tracking the case outside the courthouse.
And Marie, it's important to remember that murder suspect.
How is it that Las Vegas has so many hot chicks, but just not the news? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Is that even a chick?
I know, right? Look. That's true.
She looks like a Russian villain from an 80s action movie.
Seriously. Goodbye, Mr. Foley.
But Kadisha Bishop is innocent until proven guilty, and bail is not punishment. It's to make sure she shows up in court, which today she did. It's a violent push caught on video. 74-year-old Serge Fournier shoved off a bus through an open door, landing face first on the sidewalk. He later died.
Miss Bishop is present.
For the first time since her arrest, we're seeing murder suspect Kadisha Bishop in court.
I do have some concerns about some of the threats that have been made to the judge pro tem that replaced me.
The controversy is all centered on an unelected pro tem judge, Jeannie Hua.
There you go. Right there, guys. Told you.
Just like a woman.
I told you guys. All these chicks are soft on crime, soft on women. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Absolutely insane.
Who kept Bishop's bail at $100,000 and added house arrest. But now that Bishop has made that bail and she's at home, the judge is receiving threats.
The disparaging remarks made about her professionally are highly inappropriate and unnecessary.
Judge Karen Bennett Herron talking today about Hua's decision in the high-profile case that spurred backlash on social media. She says as the case moves forward, Hua's safety is top of mind.
I do not practice in lynch mob justice. I am hoping that we can remain a fair and impartial trier of fact.
The district attorney says his office has received lots of emails from people outraged by the video and the fact Bishop is on house arrest.
This was an unprovoked, unnecessary attack on a senior citizen with a walker, and she's got a violent history.
Yeah.
And when you combine those two things, we feel that she's both a flight risk and danger to the community.
That's true, guys. All right. Last one, guys.
Police say a fight broke out between two women because one wanted to pet the other's dog.
It happened late this afternoon, East 149th Street and Morris Avenue. Moments ago, we obtained this surveillance video showing the suspect holding a dog and running away.
Eyewitness News reporter Joe Torres is live in the Melrose section with more. Joe?
Sade will show you that video once again in just a moment, but what a disturbing turn of events that happened here in the Bronx right around 2:30 this afternoon on board an MTA bus. Yes, East 149th Street in Morris.
Dude, she slashed her face. So she's like, hey, can I pet your dog? She said,
Honey, I'm gonna kill you, you fucking whore.
It went Jason Voorhees on her, dude. Look.
Morris Avenue here in the Melrose section. Take a look at the video. Two women, both of them passengers on the bus. And yes, one of the women was holding a dog. The second woman, innocently enough, just went to pet the dog. And the dog owner, for one reason or another, took offense, got mad, pulled out a knife, a sharp object, and slashed the woman's face. Not once, not twice, but 4 times. Thank goodness.
Yo, that's some Freddy Krueger slashing right there.
Joanna Wick.
Seriously.
This Lincoln Hospital is right across the street from where this happened. The victim was rushed over there to the emergency room. We're told.
Dang, guys, that's crazy. So, all right, guys. Colin, Jameson, any other milestones of manhood you guys can think of? Cause we're back here. All right, let's finish this. Look at the list. He says play a team sport, right? So he said martial arts, yoga, but team sports, right? Guys, I think all dudes should take some type of martial art. Always. You know what I mean? Jiu-jitsu, boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, something where you learn how to handle yourself. Period. You know what I'm saying? Guys, there's 2 different types of existence. There's before you knew how to fight and after you know how to fight. There's 2 different ways of existing. You know what I'm saying? I recommend you go and you learn how to fight, guys. I don't care how old you are. Yeah. I don't care if just go and learn how to throw a punch, get punched in the face 1 or 2 times by guys you're training with, and then like learn how to not get punched. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Especially jiu-jitsu, that way you can learn how to take a fall, so when some 304 pushes you off a bus, you'll be able to brace for it.
Steve says, as a nerdy kid, I joined the wrestling team, and people stop messing with me. Facts. That'll do it for you. There's this kid who's in the Olympics, guys. He's a Penn State 4-time national champion. 4-time national champion in wrestling. Do you know how crazy that is, guys? 4 years in a row, D1 national champion. That is nuts, and he's in the Olympics. So
there's a child predator in the Olympics too.
Oh yeah, that guy from what, Sweden?
Yes,
he's a beach volleyball player. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 12-year-old.
Just 8-year-olds, dude. 8-year-olds. He says, choose your friends for the right reasons. And guys, I would say that this one is immense. This one is true more than almost any of the other ones, because you guys know why, right? What has happened in the last 4 days that shows why you should pick your friends carefully? Anyone?
Last 4 days.
Yeah.
It's Keemstar.
You remember Mr. Beast's friend got caught trying to friggin' talk to underage kids? You guys remember Mr. Beast is the biggest YouTuber on the planet. Dude makes 8-9 figures a year with his total empire. You know what I'm saying?
Really? Wow.
And dude, his friend, who started out as this person, and now is a trans woman or whatever, got caught trying to perv on little kids, man. Look at that, guys. You have to be careful who you're friends with. Because Mr. Beast, man, his whole empire's at stake.
Wow.
Absolutely insane, guys. Yeah, so, but the first part of this whole thing, he was defending this person too, because I guess they've known each other for years and years and years, you know? But they're talking about the Discords, you know? And they're going through all the stuff in Discord, on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Of him asking young kids, to send pictures and all types of stuff, dude. So, man, that's crazy. All that. Can you imagine? You do all this work to build this media empire and stuff, and one of your knuckleheaded friends does this to you? You know? Come on. Guys, put in the chat anytime that a so-called friend of yours screwed you over, man. You know? That's always never fun. Okay, number 6. Fight your fear of the unknown. So we all tend to hate. We don't understand. Guys, I would always say that, like, taking on new hobbies and also, like, for your jobs. Guys, if you hate your job, yeah, getting a new job, you're going to go into the unknown, but hey, it could work out. Don't ever be afraid of the unknown, and don't ever be afraid of trying new things. Wilhelm, what's up, man? Yeah, Discord is a predator's dream, man. Seriously. Sorry. Okay. So listen to advice. Whatever troubles and doubts you're facing, billions of guys before you have gone through. Guys, I think that this is especially true to us red pill guys, because we always listen to each other. You know what I mean? You think about all the different types of red pill creators that have different ways of doing things and saying things, and the fact that we're not sheep to this gynocratic mainstream. You know what I'm saying? That all of us are more than willing to actually listen to what other people have to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be politically aware. Now, guys, I want to put an asterisk by this and say you need to be politically aware for issues and stuff that affect you as a man first. You know what I'm saying? As a man first. Because ultimately, we can't do things like these chicks can and care about issues that are thousands of miles away. Right? We got to worry about crime in our neighborhoods. They've been trying to teach with, if you have kids, you know, the fact that they're trying to teach kids all this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That, you know. But
Have you seen some of the stories about how now large major corporate employers are starting to blacklist some of these college protesters, the ones who are protesting against the tiny hat people and all this foolishness?
And what's funny is they're trying to wear masks, but the same facial recognition stuff that they used that one time in January event, and they're using on these knuckleheads.
Yeah.
College campuses, right? Look at that. Look at that, man. But yeah, guys, I would just say this: do what the Asians do, man. Get your money game so good that you don't really care who's in charge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Number 9, mind your manners. So when you're a kid being told to firmly shake hands, keep your elbows off the table, ask us if they like a drink, it all seems like a load of dumb and arbitrary rules. Some of it is. Part of becoming a man is realization that it doesn't matter whether or not the rules or manners make sense. What matters is the effects of these following rules on people. People, they will appreciate the efforts and respect shown towards them. In turn, they will show you respect. Now, guys, I can tell you this. No one deserves respect. Respect is earned. You know what I'm saying? Now, common courtesy is a thing, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Everyone should be shown common courtesy, but no one deserves respect. You know?
Yeah.
You got to earn it. Okay. Someone says, uh-oh. Be patient in love. Most of the information boys have about girls is wrong. It's based on stereotypes, rumors, bad songs, shallow teen movies, and immature celebrities' personal tailspins. So the worst thing that you can do is try to change yourself into something you're not, just because you think that's what girls are looking for. What? So the best way to get an idea of what attractive to girls is to talk to them.
You've been had. You've been took.
So that means relationship advice?
Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
That must be nice coming from a 7'1" friggin' Uber to Tyrone like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know what I'm saying? Fucking God thunderstroke right there. You're a 7'1" NBA player. Guys, do you think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar ever had any trouble hitting the draws? You know what I'm saying? Come on, dude. Come on. Look at this. Get to know her. Ask her about herself. And then show her that you've been listening to what she says. Guys!
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Did she mention a book she likes? Send her an article about the book. It's low-key non-stalkerish and shows you care what she talks about. Kareem, 7'1" simp. I didn't know that they stacked simp that high. You know what I'm saying? Man, stay fit. Okay, I agree. Never do something on a dare. Oh, come on. I guess you gotta have some sense, right? But it is goofy for like an adult man to dare another man to do something, you know? Hey man, I dare you to do this, bro. You know what I mean?
How dare you?
Right? Get organized. And this is true, guys, but here's the thing. Guys, there seems to be this thing where women try and apply their standard of organization to us men. Guys, a lot of guys will do laundry and then have a clean basket and a dirty basket. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys don't have time to freaking fold all their socks and hang up all their stuff. You're working, you're going to the gym, off you go. You know what I'm saying? But I can't believe that you have your clothes on the like, dude, I'm busy. I got stuff to do. Or like, here, guys, I want you to list how many forks, knives, and spoons you had at your own place when you were in your 20s. If you live by yourself, you have like 2 forks, like 1 knife, a couple of spoons, and like 2 plates.
Yeah. I still live like that, actually, but okay, yeah.
And they were probably given to you by somebody.
Exactly.
No, I bought them. I actually bought the nice ones. Like, I bought them at at 60% clearance, but I still bought the nice
Hey,
ones.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Look at that, man. Okay, find heroes to copy. There's so many worthwhile people to look up to and try and emulate. People from history, books, and movies. Pick the right people. Now, here's the thing, guys. I did a video on that beta and that FNS that was talking bad about Top G. You know what I'm saying? You guys saw that, Colin and Jameson? They're like, I think that Andrew Tate is so dangerous for young men these days.
No, I don't know.
Oh, you didn't see that?
No.
So here. Look at this, guys. Look at this. You guys will enjoy this. Do you watch Rattlesnake TV?
No.
He's awesome. Oh, you like him, guys? Yeah, guys, put a 1 if you watch Rattlesnake TV, because he breaks down a lot of debates. He does a lot of political commentary, and here you go.
You'd have to tell me.
So this is him on the right.
Views are actually much more nuanced than that. So maybe go and research it. His views are actually much more nuanced than that. So maybe go and research it.
I've actually listened to him at length.
Oh, well, you've strawmanned his position, so maybe listen again.
Forcing women to stay at home, subjugated in domestic life, is also fairly dangerous.
Obviously, you've been feminized by the feminism that is in the water that you drink and the air that you breathe, my friend.
Oh, a new shock.
Oh man, but yeah, so here you go.
King report calls violence against women and girls a national emergency. That's as 3,000 offences are recorded every single day.
Well, police chiefs warn that young men are being radicalised online into extreme misogyny by influencers like Andrew Tate, in the same way that terrorists draw in followers.
So are influencers like Andrew Tate radicalising young boys online, and could they even be to blame for rising violence against women?
Well, the writer and broadcaster Emma Webb says influencers like Andrew Tate are promoting
Now, guys, I want you to see this is a flawless victory, okay? Rattlesnake TV, flawless victory. He completely, destroys them in his first statement, all right? So, listen to this.
Misogyny, while the podcaster Jake Julius says boys need more masculine role models. Okay, Jake, let's have you put your case first.
Well, I think that the real problem you're looking at here, particularly with the UK, is that you have a feminized liberal culture that has imported a much more masculine culture with mass immigration of Islamic people. And these people have very pronounced ideas about gender roles, and these people don't believe that Timmy can become Tammy if he decides to, if his blue hair Marxist teacher tells him he can. So you guys have a lot bigger problems to worry about than Andrew Tate, so it's laughable.
Right there, guys. Right there. Colin, you hear that?
Yeah.
He said, I think it's funny that you guys are talking about Top G, but you guys let all these people in from, Pakistan and all these areas whose cultural and religious ideas are fundamentally, diametrically opposed to these woke ideas.
Yeah.
He goes, and there have been people telling you this for years, and now Denmark, Sweden, Norway, France, the UK are having to deal with this. Violence against women is up across the board because you let millions of people in who have no respect for women at all.
Yeah, and Germany it's gotten really bad too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And guys, let me just give you my view on this, okay? Guys, there is nothing wrong with people that are English, people that are French, people that are Danish, saying, look, we would prefer our country to remain mostly of the people who are like us. It's no different than saying that the Japanese should say the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Japan has belonged to the Japanese for thousands of years. That's their land. It's their culture. England has belonged to the English for thousands of years. America's different because we don't have an ethnicity tied to our nationality. We are all Americans. Anyone can come here, get their American citizenship, right, and be American.
Yeah.
But we can never go to Poland and be Polish. We can't go to Mongolia and be Mongolian. It's not going to happen. It's not. So the American experiment is a completely unique thing. Well, Canada and Australia a little bit too, right? But there's a reason why people in France are saying, wait a minute, why am I looking around and there's places where there's no French people in France? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Emma, Andrew Tate, lots of people have mentioned. I think even teachers are now warning against Andrew Tate in the classroom. How much influence do you think he has? And is he promoting misogyny in a way that could potentially encourage men and young boys to be violent against women?
Well, he is very popular, but actually I do agree with Jake. I think that we do have much bigger problems than Andrew Tate when it comes to people's attitudes towards women.
And she's the effingest saying this. Do you see how he got her to agree right off the jump? Right?
Yeah.
So now he just made this whole conversation moot. He just said why this whole discussion is moot because we have bigger issues. So why even have the rest of the conversation? And she even agrees.
The problem with Andrew Tate is
she's even living like a man. Look at her place.
He's also, I do think, a very good role model for young men. I don't think.
And of course, a woman's going to try and tell us who our role models should be. Okay.
Traditional male values in any way, and I don't. In many ways, actually, that he is promoting the opposite of the kind of manners that we want young boys to have.
I think she has an Obama phone. That's why it keeps cutting out.
I think your line is a bit inaudible. So we'll try and fix that. And shall we turn back?
Hey guys, don't type Orange Man or Top G's name in the chat, please.
To Jake,
because they will take the stream down.
Because the problem is, Andrew Tate.
Yeah, I've seen some of it.
Jake, I've seen a lot of clips of Andrew Tate, and I've watched some interviews with him, and he seems to almost be radicalizing himself. He seems to have gone from sort of promoting, men need to stand up for themselves and be strong partners to women, to actually women are property and women are of lesser value. Do you think that's fair to say that he's got more extreme in his position?
No.
Look at this smug soy boy on the left with all this soy milk in his cup.
And I think, first of all, you have to understand that a lot of what he does is on Twitter. It's comedy. So you have to take it with a pinch of salt. And if you actually listen to his interviews in more detail, you'll find that his views are actually much more nuanced than that. So maybe go and research it. But some of the things that Andrew Tate
I've actually
does
listened
not
to
promote,
him at length.
Do you actually think this knucklehead has listened to anything that Top G has said at length?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Clown world.
Oh, well, you've strawmanned his position, so maybe listen again. But some of the positions that he doesn't promote are things like crime, pornography, transgenderism, video games, male feminism, drinking, taking drugs, and also New Age spiritualism. Some things that men are actually turning towards that are actually destructive.
Well, it could be argued that men turning towards forcing women to stay at home and be subjugated in domestic life is also fairly dangerous, perhaps more dangerous than video games.
Beta! And he would know
this
as
is
a
the
woman.
thing that obviously you've been feminized by the feminism that is in the water that you drink and the air that you breathe, my
And look at the redhead girl's laughing too, dude. Look at that, dude. She's not even trying to she's not even trying to clutch her pearls to defend him. Look, both these girls are laughing. Dude, Rattlesnake TV's a giga Chad, dude. They freaking know he is. Look at that. They're laughing at this joke. She's supposed to be on the other side here, and she's laughing because they just see the soy. They see the estrogen just dripping off this guy, and Jake here's a Chad.
Friend. But this is the problem with feminism, that they think that women are being subjugated when actually a lot of women would love to stay home. A lot of women would love to be stay-at-home mothers. And actually, it's one of the most difficult jobs that you can possibly do is raise people. So if you raise 3 or 4 people and you're a mother, then you've done it.
Guys, look at this guy's face. This is a face that you would not tire of punching. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You just look at this. Look at that. George, man, you are correct. But George, dude, he says men seriously need to walk away. Guys, it's happening more and more and more. I think 60-something% of Gen Z and young millennial men are saying that they aren't even trying to date anymore. And in Japan, it's 80%. Oops.
Yeah. Amazing thing. But unfortunately, with messaging like this, the feminist messaging will actually denigrate motherhood. A lot of women won't feel subjugated, I'll tell you that much.
Find it hard to sort of understand how I've been feminized if I think that women have a role in the workplace. I don't quite see how that is more feminine.
That's because of all that soy milk in that cup right there.
But shall we turn back to Emma Webb? Let's hope that your audio is working. What do you make of this entire dichotomy?
Because a woman installed her high-speed internet.
Well, hey, you know, even though she's got a bit of a five head, Madam Webb there can get it.
Yeah, which one? The one on the left or the redhead?
Oh, both, but
yeah. Well, I have a thing for redheads. So
A pair of titties make you want to stand up and beg for buttermilk.
and you know she's just effing this chick, and those chicks are always demons in the sack. You know what I'm saying? Because like they have their man-hating kind of force field up, but then once they meet Chad, all that goes out the window. But there's this internal hatred that they have for that, so they want to take that anger and frustration out on your eggplant.
Dichotomy.
Look, just to repeat what I said in case people couldn't hear me. I don't think that Andrew Tate is the problem when it comes to violence against.
And the reason why is because he brought up the fact that there's millions and billions of people in the UK that they let in that are causing all these issues, and for her to say what her original point was is that, oh my God, she's the one that's causing these will make her look foolish. So in the first part, his first 4 sentences, he completely defeated this whole segment.
Women, I think that he's not a good role model for young men. I think that men lack good role models. Many men, increasingly young boys, are living in households where they don't consistently have a father present.
Because all of their mothers are 304s.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's a good
304s?
Who are women's role models?
Exactly. Yep.
And I actually think that Jake is right about mass migration. Do you think that people leave their misogynistic culture at the border when they migrate to a new country? No, of course they don't. And
well, who did you vote for, knucklehead? The one who said we should not let these people in? Or the one who said that they would like to let these people in, right? Absolutely insane. Yes, Steve says that they let the people in that are the types to throw acid. Facts. Absolute facts.
There was one example recently of somebody who raped a child in Germany and was somehow in the UK for 5 months before being arrested. So we have all sorts of problems beside Andrew Tate, but that doesn't mean that he isn't a malign influence in the sense that he isn't a good role model. And I think actually the way that the term misogyny is used can also be a problem, because very often people are accused of sexism if they open a door for a woman or pull out a chair for a woman. But actually I think restoring some of those traditional manners between men and women would actually deal with part of the problem, because many of the ways that people now behave towards women, particularly influenced by pornography culture. I mean, more than half of
do you hear that, guys? I think that we need to go back to a lot of the traditional ways that men treat women, right? So she wants modern traditionalism. So women did all this stuff, I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore. And now guys are saying, well, you know what? I'm not going to pay for dates. I'm not going to hold the door. I'm not going to do any stuff. And now they want stuff back. And guys, the reason why those systems were put in place was to protect women. But then all these chicks said, You think that women have to be protected? How dare you? You know what I'm saying? And now they want to go backwards.
Of sexual offences committed against children according
Thank you, David. They want to have their cake and eat it too.
The NPCC are committed by other children. So you have all of these other problems, and the real elephant in the room, of course, is the fact that we effectively have no control over our border. We do not know who is coming in, and of course that's going to put women and children.
And whose fault is that?
Just like a woman.
If you ask most men, hey, do you want open borders? Men say no. And if you ask women, oh yeah, we have to go help everybody. David says, give them the bear.
At risk. So yes, I do think that Andrew Tate is not a good role model, but I think that we have a much bigger problem on our hands.
Okay, and Jake, just to challenge you on these online influencers like Andrew Tate, I find that a lot of them are very outspoken about how people should be living their lives. So marriage and having children and looking after your family and working hard. But then you look at them and they're not really living their lives in that way. They're usually unmarried. They're usually got lots of girlfriends. They're usually just flashing superficial things like a new car and whatever else. Not necessarily living by the standards that they set for other men.
Yeah, no, I think that's a very fair assessment. You'd have to tell me specific examples. If you're talking about Andrew Tate, I'm sure you're aware that he's converted to Islam, so he believes in the whole having 5 wives thing. I don't believe in that. But I think the more important issue here that our other guest, I'm so sorry I forgot your name, but raised is the fact that is that you guys have like a lot of mass migration happening, which is a big problem. And this is something that's not new, guys. Tommy Robinson was talking about this over a decade ago.
10 years ago. 10 years ago. They were saying this, guys. I remember when I first started looking at this type of stuff, had to be, about 2014, 2013. And there was guys in the UK saying, look, guys, what we're letting people in here that don't want to assimilate. This doesn't make any sense. And like, you're racist. And now look what happens 10 years later, you know?
When he was saying that there are grooming gangs grooming young women in English towns, and the media and the police wanted nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there have been a number of inquiries into that now, and thankfully the problem is being addressed and much more spoken about in the mainstream, not least by our own Charlie Peters, who made a fantastic...
Yeah, so guys, flawless victory right there. You know what I mean? Uber Chad came in, crushed the soy boy and the two F-ness here. This chick on the left is going to be in Homeboy's DMs. And even Redhead's got a ring on her finger, but you know she's gonna be in his DMs too. You know, that's just the way it works. Steve says all 3 of them want to bang Chad. Oh man, look at that, dude. Emoji Mister says they hate the Red Pill because they can't control it. There's no leader. Facts. Yep. Guys, man, the Red Pill's like Hydra. Man, you cut off one head and 2 more pop up. That's how it works, dude. And guys, what there's no membership. If you say you're Red Pill, then you are. That's the best part about it, you know? Now guys, we're gonna let's look and see if there's any. Okay. Now, guys, we're going to talk about high value because I don't really talk about this much, right? But, guys, we already talked about, guys, high value women is not even worth having a conversation about.
There's no such thing.
Well, there is. If men deem her to be high value, men assign value to women. Just like we assign value to cars. If a bunch of dudes aren't buying a Ferrari, it's not worth anything. That's just how it works. A woman is a product just like a car is. Guys think that other guys get jealous if their girl looks good, right? And that is true to a certain extent. But guys, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I know more guys that have been jealous of the guy that has the chick. She's like a 5 or a 6, maybe a 7, but she's cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? She's the one, like all the guys are at the football game. She's there too, having a good time, drinking beers, hanging out. If the fight is on, hey guys, you guys want some chicken wings? Or does anyone need anything? Who needs a beer? You know what I'm saying? She's that cool chick. You know what I'm saying? Never argues, never fights, is always chill. They can actually lose in poker and not get angry. Or if it's like something that she's not into, like she just brings food and then goes in the other room. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of chick that guys are the most jealous of. And everyone has that one friend or that one family member or that one guy that they know that's got the cool one. Like, why don't they just clone her? You know what I'm saying? Why don't they take a chick like that who's cool, right? And can just hang out. Not cause drama. Not be dumb. You know what I'm saying? George, they're not automatically ugly. You know what I'm saying? They're usually like 6s, 7s. You know what I'm saying? If they're from another culture, oftentimes they're 9s and 10s. So like I know guys, look, we all know Indian girls are like redheads, right? Where they're either gorgeous or they're gargoyles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same with Persian girls.
Yeah,
too,
but well, I don't. The majority of Persian girls I know are gorgeous. I don't know what's in the water over there, but I might have to brave me a minefield or two and get me one of those, dude, straight up. But what I'm saying is, guys, I know a couple guys that are married to Indian chicks. And, they're like 7s, but they're cool. Hey guys, how you guys doing? You guys are working on the car. I made some of this, that. You want some? Da, da, da. Okay, bye. Garage door closes. And she leaves you alone. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see. War School says they all have drama. Dude, okay, there's chicks. All chicks have drama. It's if they look. Guys, put a 1 if you've been to like a Mexican cookout, like a Vietnamese cookout, a Samoan cookout, right? And all the men are in the garage smoking cigars, playing cards. All the women are in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Or in the living room, right? Have you ever seen that, Colin?
I've seen it. Never been to one, but I've seen it. Yeah.
In those cultures, men and women don't hang out like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
The husband and the wives hang out with a couple friends. If the guy's gonna do stuff, he goes and hangs out with his guy friends. Then the women hang out with the women. So the woman's drama is not usually the man's problem because she's talking to her sisters, her mom, her girlfriends, or whatever, who are all married too. That's how it's supposed to work.
You'll see this also in military families too.
Yes. Yep. Used to always see. I guarantee you that my grandma never asked my granddad to do anything girly and hang out or any of that. That's not how it worked. That's why there wasn't a lot of violence between boys and girls. It's because the boys and girls never hung out.
Yeah.
My dad didn't even have female friends. My granddad especially didn't have female friends. And my grandma had no guy friends. And my mom didn't have guy friends. What? That doesn't make any sense. So, what I'm saying is that I think that guys are more jealous of that that guy who's married to or with the cool chick. That one chick where you realize she's been around for every single Super Bowl and she's got her jersey on and she's all about that or whatever and she's having fun with all the rest and not causing any problems, So, and then of course there's always that one knucklehead who brings over some broad who's always trying to start drama and start trouble. So, okay guys, but a high value man, right? Like, this has been a thing since the 80s. It's been actually quantified in the 80s, right? But there's always been guys that are what you can consider high value, right? And I agree with the whole Kevin Samuels thing because he actually brought it more into the mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Now, guys, you can't be high value and be broke. You just can't. I don't care what anyone says. Well, yeah, man, but I only make like $20 now, but I'm high. No, you're not. if you're broke, you can't be high value. You just can't. Now, no one's saying you got to be a freaking multi-millionaire, but make enough to be kind of comfortable, right? And if one of your friends or your family members might need some help, that you can help them out without compromising yourself, right? That's how it works. Now, he says $10,000 a month in like Atlanta, right? Which would be, what's that? 150,000 in DC or LA, right? So like 10K per month in Dallas. Now, Steve, 304s do love broke dudes. That is true. But here's the thing. High value, so we're not talking about, he's not talking about a high value for women. He's talking about high value to men. Men define what value is because we are the market for everything. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
if you are high value to the community and to men in the group, then the women are going to notice that. You know? What are you saying, Jameson?
I was saying it's because broke dudes have the most potent seed.
Yeah, and they have the most time to learn how to get into girls' draws too. You know what I'm saying?
Too.
But yeah. Now, Fresh and Fit and them are different because they're like, oh, you have to have money to get girls, guys. I know, you guys know, and even Kevin Samuels knew that Nug Nug gets chicks. Lance, the hipster, gets chicks. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. Because girls are dumb. But, okay. So, number two, he's saying you had to have made that type of money for like 8 to 10 years, right? So you can't just started making good money like a year ago. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a guy who's maybe you're a blue collar and own your own business, or you're like an Audi mechanic or whatever. Those guys make a lot of money, but you make enough money where you can pay the cost to be the boss, right? Because those types of traits make you be the type of guy that men want to be, and the type of guy that women want to be with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you can't be slanging drugs and all that stuff. Also, I also like how Kevin Samuels said that athletes and entertainers aren't high value. They're just not. Guys, NFL players, all those guys, dude, sorry, but they were born with certain physical gifts that it's not the same. Yes, it's very, 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 very hard to get to the NFL. But those who do are born with a certain advantage. But going to school for 13 years and being a surgeon, that's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Becoming a colonel in the army, that's hard. That's really hard. You know what I'm saying? So then he says, what's the other one? Here it is. Okay, so you got to be accepted by other successful men. You know what I'm saying? So guys, if you are out there making moves and doing business moves, and none of the other business owners in the town, they respect you or do business with you, are you really high value then? No, you aren't. You aren't. And there's some guys that are like that he's shysty, you know what I'm saying? No principles having dudes who people don't want to do business with, you know? George McFly says, drop your friends too. Most are low. Can it, okay. Okay. So, yeah, that's true. Only have people in your life that can help you. Facts, guys, that's true. You guys are gonna, and now that we have a whole generation of dudes raised by chicks, You know, you guys know how like chicks are always hating on each other, and they're always jealous. And the moment that one of them starts doing better than the other,
I hope you die, bitch! I hope you die of AIDS, ho!
and now we have more young boys doing this to each other. Men hating on each other like chicks. It's crazy. So
group, they know what it.
Yeah. So, and then you gotta have a network. You gotta have a wolf pack of successful men. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying guys that are CEOs and COOs and all this other stuff, but maybe you have a friend of yours who's a master sergeant in the military. A friend of yours who's a trucker making $140,000 a year. Maybe you have a friend of yours who's young and he just graduated with like an engineering degree. Those are all people that you can work with and network with and all this other stuff. Well, high value, he'd have to be working at a firm for a while. But you always got to have, Steve said that if a fellow friend's doing good, I'm doing good. Facts. Guys, you have to surround yourself with positive and successful people. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. And there's so many young men who, oh man, just want homie, man. Colin Jameson, did you guys ever see Train Spotting? Anyone? Drop a 1 in the chat. He's on Train Spotting. That was one of the best movies about friendships. Where he's like, these guys are not my friends. You know what I'm saying? So he's always getting in some crap with them, you know? So, and then his last one is visibility, right? So whatever you do and you're making money, you're making moves, it should be visible, right? You shouldn't be using any of these nebulous, knuckle-headed words like these 304s, right? Oh, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm a son or whatever. No, what do you do, right? I'm a stockbroker. I'm a master plumber. I'm a master Audi technician. I'm a colonel in the Air Force, right?
Yeah. You got to demonstrate your value.
Thank you. This guy put a video. It's a 40K lore video about the Blood Angels, and it was a blood for the Golden God. And I said, I didn't know Dennis Reynolds was a god in 40K. And this guy put, my rage is untethered and it knows no bounds. Like the crashing of 1,000 winds. But yeah, guys, the high value concept is not new. Because if you have all these things, then you have the respect of other men. But the issue is, guys, I can tell you who's not high value. Right?
Yeah, you simply got to tell those people, just be gone, file man, be gone from me.
These two knuckleheads here are not high value, man. They're just not. They aren't. Nobody really respects these. No one that's worth a damn respects Fresh and Fit. They just don't. These two knuckleheads can't stay out of their own way. They just can't. And now they are demonetized. And now they're just scrambling to try and make money, you know. But what's funny is, guys, Kevin Samuels helped put them on, right? Helped them with their show. Even came down there and they were talking all types of trash about him. They have lied, screwed people over, done all types of stuff, and they wonder why no one wants to help them, why no one wants to network with them, you know. So does anyone else have anything to say about the high value concept?
You know, I would probably say AJ, I do think you are correct that even though nobody really wants to admit it, money does have to be part of the equation. But I will say that just moral decency is a very big thing. I know modern day female creatures don't even understand what the words moral decency means, but somebody who is willing to provide and protect, that's the core principle of being a man. I mean,
but provide and protect for who, though?
For you and your next of kin and your legacy.
But people who you choose to. See, here's the thing. Back in the day, it was for society as a whole. We had a more collectivist sense of provide and protect. But these ethnics made it clear that they think that that's patriarchy, right? So now I'm saying that what you're saying is good, but it's also dangerous if men don't have discernment and say, look, I decide who I provide for. I decide who I protect. Right?
Okay.
If I'm going to make all this money and all this other stuff, I need to, War School's right. Create your own value, and then you decide what you're going to do with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
the essence of being a man ultimately is, I think, is how can I put this? Is to be the happiest, healthiest, and successful version of yourself, so that you can be useful to others if you choose to be. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, who those others are is up to you. And we live in a great time where we have more freedom than ever. And these chicks, they don't realize.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Back in the day, men were okay with waiting until marriage to get married, bone their high school sweetheart, and move on down the line. Then they decide that's more patriarchy, and they want freedom. Well, you know what? Men have freedom now too. And now we have more freedom to do whatever we want with our lives. You know what I mean? So, and like Doug MPA said, now is the cheapest time ever to be a bachelor. It used to be you had to be some rich dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be a bachelor. But now you can just be a regular dude. So, yeah. War Skull says the government is taking that away from. Mauser Cat said, I've never heard a woman use a phrase like moral decency. Facts. Unless she was accusing a man of not having it.
But anyways, sorry, AJ, not to kind of just backtrack just a slight bit. What you said about, back in the day, men used to look out for society. That's kind of what I meant when I said that men would, provide and protect for the next of kin and the legacy. You notice how I didn't mention the female creature that incubated the next of kin. Because the man is smart enough to understand that, the children that he, raises up and teaches will have a, influence on society as a whole, and also be a reflection of, what, whatever moral standards, he wants to instill on those kids. And then, hopefully leave behind a decent legacy where, the grandkids will say, oh my God, I can't, Grandpa was such a good man. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I'll shut up.
No worries. I just think that the worst part about having kids is you got to have kids with a woman.
Yeah,
the day that they invent artificial wombs, dude, these chicks are cooked, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know, with current day technology, I think it's already possible. I think it's just right now the cost of scale is still too high.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, at this point, you know, I've made some other comments, but at this point, the only purpose that female creatures serve is incubators. That's it. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's I've reached that point in my life where that's how I feel, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
Not if that transformer from AJ's latest video has you.
But all right, you guys, let's switch gears here. We'll do one or two, and then I'll log off this bad boy, guys. I will be live on Locals tomorrow, just so you know. Probably because I'm gonna switch the Locals lives to like 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time later on in the day. I think that's a little bit better, but.
That's the sound of the police.
Hey guys, let me just switch this over. Guys, thanks for being here on a Sunday, guys. Thanks for all the support, guys. I think there's a couple days left in August and in July. I was trying to reach 9,000 subs by the end of the month. That's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna try and hit 10,000 subs by the end of the year. So I think that'll be a good goal. So, yeah, guys, here we are. I have a bunch of these saved, and then they get out of order. And yeah, anyways.
You what is this?
Hey, that's enough.
You're under arrest for assaulting a police officer. I'll tear your face off.
On December 24th, 2023, officers responded to an intoxicating...
Yo, it's on Christmas Eve, dude. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, listening.
woman who was having a complete meltdown and broke a window at her boyfriend's house.
Sierra? Hey, what's going on?
It's my fault.
Jesus, look. Look at that knucklehead right here.
No, nothing. I'm just emotional. Why don't you understand that?
Are you hurt at all?
No.
Okay, you're bleeding, so are you hurt? Let's take a deep breath. Hey, stop touching the glass.
I can't, man.
Do you need medical attention?
No, he does.
Do you need medical attention?
No.
Bye.
Please, set me up. Set me up.
Okay, why don't you, let's walk away. Let's get out of this.
Grab my back, please.
We'll get it.
It's snowing. Where is it?
Where are you bleeding from? Okay, is it bad?
No.
Can you lift up your shirt for me? Can you lift up your shirt?
Jesus, look. She lifts up her shirt. and her gut just...
He's like, yeah. Just pretend it's spring break.
No, like your sleeve.
I just wanted my phone and my keys. He did this. I didn't want to go out. He did this. He's on.
I have medics.
He's on house arrest. Please.
Just take. Yeah, take a seat.
Man.
Okay, we'll take a seat. Okay. Have a seat.
Man.
Please don't grab me.
Put some gloves on,
Do you
you.
live here?
No.
Where do you live?
No.
Sierra, sit up. Can you sit up for me, please?
He did this. Look at him. He was just looking because he knows.
Is this your car?
My car is right there.
Did you drive here?
Yes, I drove here straight after work, and I wanted to. I asked him yesterday if you could find my phone. I asked him yesterday, I said, can we do something, like go out or something? Mm-hmm. He took me out to his clubhouse.
Are you guys dating?
Yeah.
When did you
must be down bad, dude. Seriously. Yikes.
get here? So where did you?
David, she's She's guarding a bridge, dude.
I came here straight from work. I got here at 8 o'clock. If he would give you my phone.
You got here at 8.
I don't know what time it is. He has my phone.
It's 2:30 a.m.
I don't want to go to jail. He did.
Take some deep breaths, okay?
Man.
I need you to breathe for me, okay?
I want to go home.
Tell time without my phone.
Mad because he didn't want to sleep with another girl.
No, it's War Skull. You're talking about a booty do. A booty do is when your gut sticks out farther than your booty do. A muffin top is when a chick puts on those low-rise boot-cut jeans like this chick, and then she looks like a muffin because the jeans are so tight. It's like,
I wanted to just go to bed and go home in the morning. He's at house arrest. He set me up.
Why did you break the window?
Because I want my keys. I want my phone. I want to get out of here. He's crazy.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Do you have your ID on you?
It's expired.
I don't care about that.
Then I should have it.
Do you live here?
No.
You live here?
No, I've been here for the last couple.
Hold on, time out. Just calm down and what's going on?
I can't because why would he do me like this?
Focus on getting your ID for me, okay? Let's focus on that.
I'm about to have.
Keep breathing.
I need my. Where's my other bag?
Sierra, I need you to breathe. Breathe in through your nose.
Calm down.
You're okay.
What do you want? You need to chill. Did you do cocaine with Sierra? You need to tell me if you did. What is your deal?
doing that cocaine.
You did more than drink alcohol.
Look at that. Look.
I did.
Did you do cocaine with Sierra?
If I did, I don't know.
If I did, I don't know.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
I know you didn't drink that much, Sierra. What is this?
Hey, that's enough.
I'm not trying to argue.
I know, but that's enough, okay? She's going through a little bit right here, so let's worry about her
What
medical.
do you want?
And you yelling.
What do you need out of there? What do you need so I can get it for you?
She's looking for medication.
Where's your medication?
Set in a different bag.
In which bag?
Is this all she has here?
That I know of. She has things here. She's been staying here for she's been coming and sleeping over.
Does she have anything inside?
She has candles and other little shit in there. Shit for her kids.
You don't know about any medication?
I believe her medication is in there.
What did you take today?
You already took this? I don't care what you guys have to say.
No.
Why?
Man, we're just trying to figure out what you took.
Stop touching the glass, okay?
Stop touching the glass. You're not going to hear me until Bucky. You need to sit up. You're not going to hear.
Uh-oh.
Stop! You are going.
Let go.
Stand up. Why would you do this? I told you I don't want this either. You calm down.
Stand up, okay? Stand up.
I'm not. I can't.
What a mess.
But please let him. No.
Ah, there it is, guys.
It's time!
No! Thank you. Let go! Let go! Bucky! Thanks for kicking me.
Yep.
Bucky, why would you do this?
Grab her arm.
I know.
I gotta just...
Bucky!
Are you okay? Yeah, I think so.
Bucky, why would you do this?
Take this one first.
Bucky!
You're under arrest for assaulting a police officer, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
No.
Can we at least get my car out of here?
No.
Please?
You kidding me?
Stand up. Get her up.
Oh my.
Just let her go.
I hope that they brought their lifting belts. And it's one guy and a chick cop. Good luck, dude.
Okay.
I'll find you in the morning.
You will not! You will not!
You don't want me to, I won't, but I will.
You fucking knew better, Bucky!
Stop talking, please. Just stop.
I don't have nothing.
I'm looking for your wallet.
I don't have a wallet because Bucky knew I don't have an ID. I can't even do nothing! Please, let me hit my vape.
Coming, right?
No. Please, let me... No. Bucky!
Yes.
Bucky! Please, let me hit my vape, please.
Let me hit my vape.
Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose.
I can't, ma'am.
Try. Don't really get breathe in through your nose.
I'm sorry. I don't even
just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth.
I have put everything on the line for him, ma'am, please. I put everything on the line for him, please. Even my own kids, stop!
Oh no, guys. This knucklehead has kids? Clown world.
Stop!
Stop.
That's enough. I put everything on the line for you, Bucky!
Stop.
Look at him watch it!
Just sit back on your butt. Get sat back on your butt. Breathe.
Look at him watching!
Breathe. Breathe.
Did you just watch Captain America?
See my kids again because of you!
Stop.
Please!
Stop.
Please!
Get her back on her side.
Oh, did they just pepper spray her, dude? Yeah, look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Let's go.
That's enough. Hey, stop. Relax. Relax.
Sierra, stop!
Sierra, stop!
He comes out here!
No, he's not coming out here.
Until he comes out here!
Stop.
I will not!
Sierra, stop, please.
No, fuck you!
I love you.
Stop! You don't want.
Go back inside.
I should have listened! I should have fucking listened! I should have fucking listened! I should have listened!
Okay.
No! It's not okay!
All right. But you need to calm down for it, okay?
No!
You need to calm down.
Get her on her side.
No!
She's working herself up a lot.
Stop grabbing me!
Yeah.
Stop! Why?
Put the cookies on it.
Why?
Stop kicking!
Get her off the ground. I got it.
Why?
Fuck.
There we go.
Take it out of my hand. What is that in my hand? Take it. It's cause for your hand to Why me?
You're gonna need stitches, Sierra.
Why did you do this to me? Oh my God, Bucky! Bucky! Fuck!
Calm down.
Bucky!
Come into the hospital, Sierra. I love
Look at this guy. I'm coming to the hospital. I love you.
Here I come to save the day.
Clown world. Guys, rate this guy up on the Simpo meter. Right?
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! What?
Sierra, I'm coming to the hospital. Calm down, please.
Hey,
because you never
hey,
know.
no way. No way. I need to see your face! Please! No! No!
Stop!
Bring me Bucky, please.
What's your birthday?
I just want to see Bucky.
What's your birthday?
No! Ask Bucky. Ask
He doesn't fucking know. What's your birthday?
Well, then that's his problem. I don't know.
Why are you yelling? I just
Bucky.
got here.
Give me Bucky. I'm sorry you just
I
got
don't
here.
even
but
know
give
who
me
Bucky is. What's your
He's
birthday?
right there. Give me Bucky.
What's your
Bucky?
What's your first name?
I don't fucking know. Ask Bucky. It's
I don't know.
Sierra.
Ask him anything else. I bet he doesn't know because he's a bitch. Bitch ass. You fucking bitch. You shouldn't even have a vest, bitch. You ain't never gonna be shit, bitch. And that's why your kids are still not with you, bitch. And that's why you're still on an ankle monitor, bitch. But I'm the one. I'ma kill your bitch ass, bitch. I hope you die, bitch. I hope you die of AIDS, ho. Cuffed up, shackled up, ho. Cause I'll tear your fucking face off, bitch.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Bucky. Fucking bitch.
Can we get you up on the couch?
No!
Laying on the ground?
Not until I see Bucky's face. Bucky!
Oops, I'm sorry, Chad.
No!
I got it.
Bucky!
Listen, hurt us, guys. That's like the biggest Chipotle I've ever seen, right, guys?
Grab the strap.
Bucky!
First.
Bucky!
Go. Kick.
Bucky! Are you fucking kidding me, Bucky? Seriously? Bucky! I'll follow.
After a
Get
very
Bucky out there
unpleasant
with
trip
his,
to the hospital, Sierra was
metal
charged
arm.
with assault on a peace officer.
Jesus, look at that. Look at that. Look at that mugshot, guys. Look at that. Look at that mugshot. I think we have time to do one more, guys. Let's see. What's a short one we can do? 1 second, guys. Let's see. Let's try this one.
PTSD. I'm not stupid. I was raised by... I have trauma, PTSD. I'm not stupid. I was raised by a guy in the DEA.
If you try to take off, you're going to jail.
You better not let me die. The car's gonna blow up. They're gonna kill me. Help! You about to get off too.
On January 30th, 2023, officers responded to a parking lot following a report of a verbal altercation.
What are you doing?
I'm making sure y'all don't shoot me. I know how cops do. Shit.
Please.
All right. Well, you come over here.
They
Come
try
over
to
here.
kill me. Yes.
Really? Like we're gonna shoot you? Come on.
Have you seen the news lately? How many cops are
he was black and you're a white female. So if you want to be like technicals.
Yo. Well, guys, we all know that these white chicks always want to act like they're the ultimate victims, right? You know.
So what's the story?
I mean, whatever.
What's the story? What's the deal?
The story is, I was here by myself cleaning. Okay,
Mhm.
I worked for a cleaning company. I was here cleaning the bathrooms.
Mhm.
Okay, she was here. She left. She went to a coffee shop. Okay, she came. Okay, Greg came in. All right, he didn't recognize me, which is weird because I worked here before as the paper, you know. And anyway, he came in and he was standing there, looking at me. I'm in fear for my life, like real. I have trauma, PTSD. Like my head is up. I've been raped before. You feel me? And like I didn't feel comfortable with him being there because he wasn't.
Guys, here.
What is she on?
I don't know, dude. But here, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put Bianca on in the meantime, guys. I'll be right back. Okay.
I didn't do nothing about nothing. Like I didn't do. I didn't.
Hey,
Look,
okay.
I didn't.
All right, we're cool with that. Well, we just want to make sure you're okay.
I didn't bring no gloves.
Okay, we came out here to make sure you're okay because they said you're. Stop.
Bianca,
Relax.
relax.
Are you done? Why are you knocking on windows? That's what we're out here. What's going on with that?
What?
People are telling us you're knocking on windows. That's why we came out here.
Well, it's because.
Hey, talk to me right.
Tell you
Talk to
something.
me right.
All right, let me tell you something. My homie Snakes, he was right down the way. I wasn't knocking on no windows, first of all. Let me tell you something.
So there, boom. I was backed into a parking spot over here, right here in this lot, nah?
All right.
And then I hop out, and my homie Snakes was like, all right, I'll be back this time. And I'm like, all right, word. So then I see this 12-year-old little boy. He's like, hey, you're fine as fuck. Can I get your number? I was like, well, you're like 12.
Am I DRE?
I was like, you're cute as you're cute as fuck, but and you know what? Mad respect for having, my buddy Kim died, so having
No, yeah, I got
the
you.
confidence you do, but on some real shit, like
Where's Snakes at? He just left you there.
he just left me.
Central 1337,
With a lot of money. What am I gonna do? I don't
Yeah, I'm
know.
gonna see how he feels.
That's why I was mad. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I have a mental disorder, and that's why I'm acting the way I'm acting. Not because I'm intoxicated, not because I have any intoxication of the sort.
Okay. Will you be willing to submit to standardized sobriety test?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Can you fuck off with your stupid shit? Where?
Stand right there. Yeah, right here.
There's not even a straight line right there, G.
Hold on. Just put your feet
How
together.
the fuck am I supposed to do a
Hands right there at
sobriety
your side.
test with no straight line, fuck? You got me fucked up, G. What? You're gonna say, this bitch didn't pass because X, Y, and Z.
I'm trying to count how many times I watched this.
I know the speech.
There's 1 million views, and guys, I probably added like 1,000.
I can tell you what she's going to say next.
What's that?
What's that?
Huh?
I said, I can tell you what she's going to say next.
What?
On your fucking state of mind?
Oh, yeah?
On your fucking state of mind?
Oh man, it never ever ever gets old. Okay, let's go back to Crazy Town here, and then we'll. This one's actually kind of long. I had a short one. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Let's do this. Oh yeah, guys. Let me see. I have a channel specifically for 50 and 304s. So guys, please go and check this out here. Let me drop the link to. Oh, I know the one I was gonna show you guys. So guys, here, check out the channel. Oh, I remember it now, guys. You might see this one on the other channel. Hold on. Word doc here, guys. Check this out. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Because I haven't watched the whole thing yet. Here it is. I gotta keep the race card out for this.
When a woman is caught pleasing herself after hours in a movie theater, officers deal with much more than they bargained for.
Is she talking to you?
She wasn't.
Oh, she was?
No, she wasn't.
Oh, okay. Ma'am, you gotta go. They don't want you here. You gotta go. You gotta go. You need an ambulance? Are you all right? What?
It's not your house.
Can I get an ambulance here for the female? She's just, I don't know, moaning. Man, do you have...
She was sitting there in the movie theater. Wait, where's it? Ah, no. Where's my scratching sound? Dang it. Oh, well.
The name? Can I get your name?
Do you know where you are right now? Okay, do you know how you got here? How are you? Where are you going? Where are you trying to get to? Okay. Where is home?
Do you have an ID on you?
Excuse me, I'm gonna go.
Where's home? Because right now we need to make sure that you get the help you need.
So she was sitting there, guys, just.
That post-credit scene really got to her, huh?
Ma'am, what exactly are you doing over there? I'm gonna call the cops.
I'm fine.
Well, I need you to tell me where you live and who you are before I can let you go. Because I need to make sure that you can take care of yourself.
I'm very well capable.
Please, officer, put some gloves on. Oh no! Don't touch your hands, man! Oh no!
Trying to touch you. I'm not trying to touch you, but I'm gonna go right here because we're gonna wait until the paramedics come.
I don't need a paramedic.
We just want you to talk to them really quick, just to make sure that you're okay.
I'm about to, let me call the real police then.
I am the real police. You can call them. That's fine.
Please don't touch me.
I'm not trying to touch you.
Put your arm up as if you want to stop me physically.
I do because I need to make sure
me.
that you're.
Look at the size of this chick.
Safe.
I am safe. I'm a grown-ass woman, and I'm in my husband's theater.
What?
Your husband's theater?
Who owns this theater?
I don't know, Marcus family?
Oh, yeah, right. Excuse
Okay.
me.
Do you even know where you are?
Excuse me.
Do you know what city you're in?
Excuse me.
Okay. We gotta wait.
Do not touch me.
Then don't walk into me.
Do not touch me. You're standing in front of me. Do not touch me. Or you in this entire law, fake ass law uniform will be jobless tomorrow. Do not touch me.
Okay.
Let me walk to where the light is.
Well, I need to
Or you
know
can go talk
who
to
you are
him.
and make
You don't
sure
need
that
to
you're
know
fine.
anything. You know what? Do not
Because you're
touch
pleasing
me.
yourself. We're gonna
Do
wait.
not touch me.
I need to know who you are.
You don't need to know anything.
Because they don't want you on this property anymore.
I will leave this property. Why wait until I leave to tell
But
me
you
I
will
have
be
to
trespassed
leave?
from the property.
If
So I need to
right
know who
now-
you are. Yes.
That makes no.
Guys, have we seen eyelashes this big on a? Well, anyways, have you seen a chick this big on?
Yeah, the one in court earlier who pushed the old man.
Silly Jedi! Silly Jedi!
Since wouldn't it be trespassing if I come back to the property?
Yes.
So I
So I
can
need to know
leave
who
and
you
never
are.
come back. No,
Exactly.
you don't.
Yes, I do.
Excuse me, sir. Can we speak out here where the light is?
That's
or
fine.
you want to talk in a dark alley like a weirdo?
We can talk over here.
Oh,
I'm just
please.
happy
She's
that you
calling
want to
someone
talk with me this
I don't
time.
want to talk with you. You tried to force me to talk with you yesterday, and I didn't want to.
No, and I get it. And I
Why
let
do
you
you want
go.
to talk to me so bad?
Because now this is the second time we've been out here.
Where were
Okay.
we yesterday?
You hear the movie is done. Everyone has
Where
left.
were we yesterday?
You're over at the
And
Applebee's.
what was the Applebee's complaint?
They
Nothing
complained
at
here.
all.
They complained here because you're doing the same exact thing.
What am I doing?
You're here past the movie. Everyone's gone. It's
Okay.
done. You're here by
Then I'll
yourself.
leave
You're
now.
pleasing
I'm
yourself
not here
in the
by
movie.
myself.
Ah, yuck, dude. Disgusting. Yuck.
I'm not pleasing
Okay.
myself.
Yes, you were.
Who saw
It's
me
all
pleasing
on body
myself?
camera. I did.
Oh,
She did.
so you're recording photography?
Oh,
Is that
please.
something
So you're
you do
saying that you're
often?
recording
No.
to my body camera?
No. Why are you recording me without my permission?
Because I have to deal with you.
No, you don't have to do anything. You want to deal with me. That's why you harassed me
I don't
yesterday.
want to deal with you.
So go up there and talk to the person I was with.
I did.
And what did they say?
They said they want you.
David said, "Is this drag queen story hour?"
Trespass.
Who was I with?
You're with management.
No, I
They wanted
weren't.
you
No, I
gone.
weren't.
Okay.
No,
I need your ID.
I don't have an ID.
Okay, I need your name.
You don't need to know my name.
I do, because you can go to jail if you don't. So here's
Take me to jail.
the
Take me
options
to
here.
jail. I
Here's the
wanna go to
options
jail.
here.
Arrest me.
Okay. I need to make sure that
So
you're
your
able to
hand
care
touched
for
this
yourself.
Beautiful ass bracelet that my
I
husband
need to
got.
make sure that you're able to care for
So
yourself.
arrest me. I
Okay,
wanna
because
go to
last
jail.
time you wouldn't talk to me,
I
so I
want to go
didn't
to
know
jail.
if
Take me to
you
jail.
want to go to jail.
What is your name? What is your name? Daniel who?
It's just Danny. He's the manager.
He's just Danny, but he got a job here.
He does.
So Danny, no last name. Works
I'm
here.
Alex. What's your name?
Don't worry, you know my name, don't you?
I don't know you. That's what we need to. We just want to make sure that you're
I'm
okay.
fine. I'm a
If you
well-grown
answer my
woman saying
questions
that I'm
appropriately, you
fine.
can leave out of here.
So
you won't be
who's
arrested.
going to arrest me?
Nothing's going to happen.
What questions
Okay?
do you need to know? I said
I
I'm
need to know
fine
your
and I'm
name.
going home.
I need to know your name so that I know that you know your name. What's your name?
Am I?
I'm asking you. I mean, I just told you my name. Can you tell me your name? I'm
Is
Alex.
he-
Stone. What is it?
What's his name?
What's your name? You talk
This
to
is
me.
the person that called you, right?
Yeah.
This was a guy talking this much mess. Clown world.
Because he
what's
was
his
concerned that
line?
you were not acting normal and you weren't leaving
What's
the theater when
normal?
it's
What is
appropriate.
normal?
You were supposed to leave the theater when the movie's done. You were still there. They asked you nicely to leave. You didn't want to leave. So that's trespassing.
When did they ask me nicely to leave? This is the first time hearing of this. I was
Okay, well, I'm just informing you
still,
now. So
I
now
was
you
still
understand.
marinating on the movie.
Now
That
you
seemed like it had
understand.
something.
Is marinating. That's what they're calling it now.
Ask Paul Rubens what happens to a man who's pleasing himself in a movie
who's
theater.
marinating. You know what I'm saying?
Why we're here Okay.
I just enjoyed the movie, that's all.
Okay, we just want to make sure you're okay.
I watched Scream. It's March 12th, past midnight.
Okay.
But my name you know already, and I need to know his name so that he no longer is a manager here, and you as well.
What's your husband's name?
My husband's name is. Does that? Am I fake married?
Okay. Is your husband here today?
He is. But he's still in the movie theater.
Okay. There's nobody in the theater.
Okay.
Do you go home?
Maybe.
Where do you live?
I live close by, enough to call a lift and make it home like I'm about to do when I did yesterday when he called a whole entourage. For what?
Okay. Because see, if you don't answer the questions appropriately with the answers we expect, we kind of assume that you're kind of
So how do
altered.
you just have expectations of a person? I don't know you. You don't know me. How do you expect me to say anything? You don't know what's going to
If
come
I
out of my
ask you
mouth.
your name, you're just, I'm so-and-so. Whatever it is your name is. Why are you giving me such a difficult time? We're just trying to make sure that you're mentally
I said I'm mentally
aware of your
fine and I'm
situation, what's
okay.
going on.
What is the situation?
You're trespassing in the movie theater. We're just asking you politely to leave. but
And
you
I'm
keep-
leaving.
You keep giving us a circle thing. We
I'm
just want to make sure you're going to be
leaving.
okay.
I
If you
just
leave
said
out of
I'm
here
leaving.
and something happens, you run across Randall Road and get hit by a car because you're not
Then you'll
acting
be
rational.
right here and ready to cross the street and.
See what I'm saying? We just want to make sure you're going to be okay. And you're
I'm
telling me
fine.
that your husband's here, but he is not.
Okay. I'm
Okay?
fine.
So
He
that's
probably-
not normal. You're hallucinating somebody was here or somebody left and you didn't realize that.
That's a big word.
Okay, that's what we're trying to figure out. If everything's okay,
Hallucinating
or
means what?
why do you have to
What is
be so?
hallucinating?
What's it?
What is hallucinating? What's the definition?
You're thinking that something's there but is not.
And that's
said
what
that you were
well,
in the
can you
theater with your
hallucinate
husband.
when I leave off the door, please?
You're saying that you were here with your husband and he is not.
Who is not?
Your husband.
What? Who is he?
Whoever you said that you were with. You want to go to the hospital and figure something out?
Do I look like I want to go to the hospital?
Is that a
You should try pulling a Abbott and Costello bit on the guy.
Hold on, guys. I don't know if I can handle
Then I
this.
can get you out of here.
Let's go to the arrest. I'm tired of this.
Yes.
What's your last?
I don't have to tell you that, but you have to tell me your name. Okay? Otherwise, we'll stand here. That's fine. We'll stand here. That's fine. We'll wait, and then if I can't find it, then you're coming with
Somebody that
me.
doesn't want me on the property, you sure want me here? Why, Dominic?
Because I have to trespass you.
If I come back here, this guy will remember. I promise you. So, if I tell you my name, will you leave me alone?
Yeah, that's the whole point. I
But
just
what
need
if
your
you
name.
already know my name?
See? These knuckleheads do this for attention, right? Look at this. All this crap she has on, this wig and these eyelashes and stuff, right? She knows that she's 900 pounds and a 3, so she does all this stuff to try. She just likes the attention she's getting from men. You know what I'm saying?
She's looking for her Officer Sanders.
I'm gonna check the attached person.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I'm gonna.
Oh, look at Officer Blondie over there. How you doing?
Check the attached person.
Right? You know, she's all right.
Pair of titties make you want to stand up and beg for buttermilk.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
on call. I'm
But she was Ronda Rousey at first.
We just need your name, your actual. Yeah, it's really not worth it when all we just need is your name. All they're asking is that you just don't come back here, and we just have to give you a piece of paper that says that.
What's your name? This is your last name. If you don't tell me, you're being arrested.
Alright, wait, can you wait until my ride get here?
No, you need to tell me right now. What's your name?
She looks like Manny Fresh from from the Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? You guys know who I'm talking about? That's who she looks like.
She looks like that chick in that one video you did where she had an old photo on her dating profile.
Oh, yeah. She was catfishing everyone. Oops. Where's the sound? Hold on.
If you don't tell me, you're being arrested.
Alright, wait, can you wait until my ride get here?
No, you need to tell me right now. What's your name?
It's about time.
It's time!
Let's go. You guys need
Put my
some
phone in my bag.
It'll be fine. Do you have anything on you they shouldn't have?
Wait, can you like adjust it on my wrist?
Yeah, it's nice and loose.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. They're not.
If this knucklehead slips these cuffs, I'll eat my sock.
It's meant to be comfortable, so I'll keep this to you.
Yeah. Do you have anything on you that I need to know about? Nothing that's gonna stab me, stick me, poke me?
Get on my shit, bro. What's wrong with you?
He's just making sure there's nothing in there.
No, bro, he's going through my. You got the name off the car. Put my down, bro, for my husband do that to your ass, and I don't get no how you feel.
Well, if you would have told me your name, I wouldn't have.
You ain't gotta go through my no more. You saw the name on the car. You we need to get out my bro. Put my phone in my bag.
It's going in there.
Put it in there now. Don't tell me it's going in there. Put my in there.
All right, we're gonna leave this here. We'll get it
No,
later.
man, he better.
All right, we're gonna go.
I'm not going
We're gonna
nowhere.
take you to your car, or to my car. Let's go.
Put it in there, Nicky. Don't be slimming my around. I ain't touch nothing that belong to you. Bring my stuff with
let's
some
go.
respect.
Let's go. I'm not gonna hit you.
Bro,
Let's
because
go.
I swear to God,
Let's
I'm
go.
telling you right now,
Let's
bro.
go.
I'm telling you right now, you hit me, bump me with that bag again, bro. Bro, get his hand off of me.
Off of where?
Get his hand off me. You,
Okay. Are you okay if I hold you?
You hold me.
Okay.
Get his hand off of me.
Okay.
Bro.
Okay. He's off. Can we go to this car right here?
Post 2020 policing, guys.
Everything in my bag gotta be in there when I get back to it.
We're gonna stay on the sidewalk right here. We're just gonna go to the back door right here. For this one right here.
His car?
Yes, his car.
You put me in. Don't let him put me in. Cause
I got it.
I'm gonna hit my stomach and I'm gonna have a problem.
Okay,
How
go
you
ahead.
in this shit?
Sit down. Just sit down.
Sweet Tea, officially known as Talisha, was charged with resisting, obstructing. She is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Dang. Look at that.
Sweet
guys.
tea.
All right, guys. I'm gonna shut this bad boy down. Yeah, guys. I'll be live on Locals tomorrow. I just dropped a video at midnight about all these chicks abusing alcohol, guys. I'm telling you, there's more chicks drinking, getting crunk, drinking, and popping pills. So you guys need to be careful, man. Guys, don't ever date a chick that's an addict, a recovering addict, an alcoholic. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. It's not worth it. So, but all right, you guys. I appreciate you. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good. Oh, for those of you guys who haven't joined the Discord, we have a Discord, guys. So make sure you join. Before you leave, let me drop the link to it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. 1 second, guys. Copy. There you go. Join the Discord, guys. There you go. I appreciate you guys. Have a good one.
All right, have a good night, guys.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.